Hi guys, this is ArchieLuxury, and you are on the ArchieLuxury channel. This is the stream. That's right, guys. Let's get this show on the road. That's right, guys. Let's get the show happening. Let's run the intro and let's start the show. That's correct, guys. We're here to entertain the punters. Let's start it now. Guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. And we've got Marcelo's just joined us. Hello, Marcelo.
Hey,
How are you going? Hey, man.
yesterday, I'm sorry, you talked to me. I suddenly said, "Oh, I have to go." It's because the customer
No,
came,
that's
a
okay,
person came,
man.
so that's why.
That's okay, man. We're on the ArchieLuxury channel. Marcelo, I don't know
Mm.
what to say, man. I think maybe these watches aren't the best investment. I've got to tell you, in
Yeah,
all
please don't.
honesty, maybe
I don't feel good.
maybe they're not the best investment. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
Like the bubble's kind of burst now. Okay, the bubble, it's had a hard landing, and
yeah.
I mean, you've just got to be aware
Look,
of this.
look, I'm just going to
Um,
be honest with you. What I have, I already have. Is whatever they're going to give me in the future, they're going to give me. They're not going to go panic and suddenly run and starting to sell everything I have right now before the thing going to be even worse. I don't care in that case. I actually like the watches. There's some things that you do like that I'm not going to say that you don't
yeah,
care about the value, but they're already
yeah,
part of you, already with you. So,
yeah. Unfortunately, um, unfortunately, the big
mm,
problem is, of course, is that as far as an investment goes, you heavily went into precious metal,
yes,
which,
yes, I did.
you know, see, the other thing is too, what could you have bought
Mm.
in Tokyo? Real estate is really, and you're a foreigner. You can't, there's limitations. There's all sorts of
The real
difficult
estate is a
things.
dog, man. I saw this. If it's, if it's not like $1 million or
Yes.
something, you don't have what to see. It looks shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Um, it's what about in the countryside? There's people who buy these really cheap
Mm.
countryside homes. Would you ever buy something like that in the countryside? Retire? What do
I
you
don't
think
know.
of
Good
that?
question. I don't really know, because the truth is, I'm turning already 51. We're talking about maybe closing the shop if the shop going to survive more 10 years, right? Maybe on my 60, 65. You're not going to live forever. You don't even know if you're going to come to 60 even. So everything is like kind of
Yeah.
very limited time. So to think that you're
Well,
going to buy a house when think about it, Arch, you have kids, I don't. Yeah. So to buy a
sure.
house when basically you have maybe more 20 or less than 20 years to live, make you feel like a little bit stupid, kind of. How you get rid of that house now? It's not
Here
easy
we
to
go. We
sell
got a
that.
super chat in here.
Hmm.
Marcel, we got Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, what's your favorite Moroccan food? And do you like Tajin with apricot?
Wow, I I don't eat tagine. I think tagine with apricot is nice, but I think my favorite is Moroccan fish. Is usually a fish that is in a spicy tomato sauce that I also do.
Hello,
I
Mike. We got
absolutely
Mike
love
the
this.
Snake joining us. You want
Hey,
to play
Mikey.
something for
Hi,
us, Mike?
Archie. Hi, Marcelo.
Hey,
You ready
Mikey.
to play something for us?
No, no. I just
Hmm.
I was practicing and realized it was time, and I
No,
wanted to
that's
catch
okay.
the links because I can't log on to StreamYard like I used to and have it bump me to the show. That doesn't work
Ah,
anymore. So I have to
okay,
log on. I have to use the same
okay.
links as everybody else uses.
No, no, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to fix that up. We've got another super chat
Mm.
here from Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, what's the greatest mystery of the known universe? Geez, I don't know if
If,
is that
if I
something
knew
you would
that,
know?
well, if I knew that, I mean, I probably wouldn't be here in this stream right now, and I probably would be a multi-billionaire sitting somewhere, right? I mean,
Well, I tell you, the greatest mystery I have is that someone paid you to come onto our side. You should have just come on here
mm,
for free because you don't need to be paid to come here. We like you, you know.
I know, I
This
know.
is
Look, it, it was interesting. It was an encouragement. I encouraged to basically, you know what that payment means? That payment just opened the eyes to me to see how much abuse I was in the other side.
sure,
And something
sure.
that I
I
didn't want to something that I didn't want to talk about. I say, hey, don't ask about Timmy. I don't want to talk shit about him. I don't want to talk shit
no,
about OC. I don't. And suddenly I feel like I do, because you realize how much things
yeah.
behind
Here we
scenes
go.
used to be against
AD,
you.
AD never
Mm,
calling $10. Deaf,
mm,
dying, and going out of business. These are the topics on tonight's show. Tune in
mm,
for more depression. Yeah, okay, fair point. And we got Patel Philippe,
mm,
$5. Marcelo, do you
mm.
think Jesus would complain about Judas on a live stream for 3 hours?
Man, do you know? Listen, first they say that actually I moved side because I am a spy. Okay, so first I am a
Mm,
spy. Now I became Judas the traitor.
mhm,
How could you explain to me?
mm, mm,
But I saw that in Nick.
mm.
Now some things, man,
Okay,
he
next
pissed
super
me off
chat we
so
got.
much.
Next super chat,
Mm,
Patel Philippe,
yeah.
$5. Marcelo, what's the meaning of life to the most famous chef of Miguro City? That must be you.
Wow. Listen, if these questions will become like a kind of interview for a magazine, I'm probably not prepared at all for the answers if I knew better. Oh, wow. I don't know even what to answer. My shop is nearly, hey, I don't want to use the word a failure, but, I'm surviving from day to day, right, Arch? It's not
Is
easy
it?
to hold a
So
business.
tell me this. Okay, we've got the
Mm,
next thing we've got here is Golden
mm,
Barber, $10. God bless Tan, Golden Barber. Thank you so much, Golden
mm,
Barber, for the $10 super chat there. God bless Tan. Yes, I must
mm.
say the American tour is being sponsored by Tan, and we will be certainly recognizing his contribution to um, to that US tour. It's the Tan US tour there. So very, very exciting news indeed there. I've also got Toyota Mo, $5. $5. Mike the Snakes, your thoughts on Marcelo jumping ship and finding a rescue vessel named the Archieverse? That's for Mike the Snake. What do you think, Mike? Toyota Mo, medium legend.
Um, well, I kind of stayed out of the whole thing in the first place in the very beginning of it all, and uh, I've always liked Marcelo. I've never had a real issue with him.
Thank you,
We've never
brother.
had bad words. Um,
And we got the
and
Uh,
Naxter.
What the
Hey,
fuck,
it,
Arch?
Naki.
it's
What,
it's
Arch,
just
Arch?
Hey,
What the
Narc.
Can I
what do you
answer?
mean, hey,
Can I
nah?
finish my answer?
No. Arch, what the fuck is going on? Seriously, this is ridiculous. Tell Tan to get fucked. This is ridiculous. Stand up.
said
Yeah,
that?
It's not even
listen, Narc,
funny.
you can ask me any question you want. I will answer.
How much you getting? How much
This-
you getting paid? How much you getting paid to be on here?
It's not paid.
How much
it's
you
like
getting
a
paid?
little bit ahead.
How much
I
you
got
getting
the-
paid? Guys, how much?
I got the advanced birthday present.
How much are you
Let's call
getting
it this
paid?
way.
How much you getting paid?
A 500
Probably less.
birthday present.
How much you getting paid?
500, I said. But the birthday
$500.
present. Yeah, for my birthday stream, advanced present. Yeah.
So you're getting paid $500 to torment the Archieverse by the boss. So to me, Tan, you think Tan thinks this is funny? It's a troll. He's in his WhatsApp group with Curly. Oh, this is funny, patting themselves on the back. You're tormenting your audience. Arch, I don't know why you don't stand up. Grow some fucking balls. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Curdy got rid of Red Sluggo. He said nasty things. The hypocrisy here with fucking
Who's Red
Marcelo.
Sluggo? Who's Red Sluggo? Who?
This is ridiculous, Arch. Seriously, you can have him on. You can have a joke. You can laugh, right? But you got no accountability. It was Tan said to do it. It's ridiculous. It's ruining your fucking streams.
Okay.
Seriously,
okay,
Marcelo.
Thank you so much. There we go. Next super chat is from Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, have you ever eaten or motorboated one of those square watermelons they have in Japan? Yes. Have you had one of those square watermelons?
I'm going to be ashamed to say not yet, but Archie, when you're going to come here, we're going to do it together. I'm really sorry. I don't know why. I did. Actually, even the yellow one, they have a yellow one that I so much
Did
wanted
you know
to take. And
in Australia, watermelons are selling for more than $30?
really?
Watermelon is $4.50 a kilo in Australia.
Oh shit! Here is like you know that Archie is like some of them are even $100. You know, depends of the farmer and so on. Even apples, you know that. Like you have apples for how are we going to say 4 apples in a package for let's say $5, but sometimes it can go even to
Watermelons.
$50.
Apparently, recent hot and dry weather has impacted the flavor of the summer fruit, and little water makes for a sweeter taste. Okay.
Yeah, fruit is expensive. Even grapes, and now it was like the season of grapes now. So grapes, less than $20, you don't
We
buy
got another
a small
super
package.
chat here. AD never calling $10. Questions that can be answered in one word. Marcelo, what is your favorite color?
Yeah, I want to say blue.
Okay.
I want to
Patel
say blue.
Philippe, $5. Marcelo, what is your special of the day that you would recommend for Narc?
If he eat meat, I would recommend him. You know what, Narc? I know he's pissed of me, but if one day he can come to Japan, I will treat them very nicely to come to my shop, drink a nice bottle of wine, eat a nice steak, and maybe even go to whiskeys. I actually now into whiskeys now. You know, right? I think
Medium ass. Medium ass. Medium ass.
Medium ass. Yes. Hi, Marcelo. I want to come to your restaurant to meet Ray Ross.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Do you serve medium ass?
What is that? Medium ass?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, my question always going to be how much you pay.
Golden Baba, $10. Tan holds the mirror. Look, it's all very good there. We like to have. I got to tell you something. Jokes aside, Marcelo, how much money do you think your collection has lost in the last 6 to 12 months?
I think 60%. Was it more? I think.
Saad, we got General Saad joining us. Hello, Saad. How are you?
Oh,
I just wanted
sad.
to. Hello, Archie. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Mike the Snake, and JJ. And Archie, I just wanted to ask you one question. How is the watch market doing?
The watch market itself there. Look, it's an interesting question. It is in my opinion, talking to a few people, there are still sales happening. Things are happening.
Yes.
However, it is nowhere near as buoyant as it was before. A lot of
Right.
people want to get out, and a lot of people who are buying stuff, they want to trade in this, trade in that to buy something. So it is very tricky, you know. A lot of people want to horse trade to get stuff.
So suppose, Archie, if you are planning to get a watch and you can get that from AD now, so is it the right time to get a watch from the AD?
Look, I got to be totally honest with you there. It is very, very, very. I don't think the ADs really, the problem is the hard to get stuff. They want to package it with other stuff. So it's very tough to buy anything from the AD. Omega, JLC, IWC, the prices are very, very high and they're refraining from discounting. So it's an artificial. The market is absolute. I would use the term it is bullshit, because how can people keep sustaining it when it is so artificial? The market itself there, I think, is very it's slowed down. It's slowed down. It's hard to get out. Like if you say, I want to get out now, it's not as easy to get out. You've got to, dealers will pay far lower to buy. Consignment, do you want to do consignment? Make sure you trust the store you're dealing with. It's difficult time, and in many ways, people are moving away from investment. It's no longer investment. It's not investment anymore.
So, Archie, another question is, if you are given the choice to either get a watch from the AD brand new or get it slightly used from the pre-owned gray market, which option will you choose?
Look, the problem is the only things the AD will sell you are things that you don't want.
Let's suppose they offer you a watch that you really want, but
okay.
Archie, you got super chats backing up here.
Super chats, just hang on 1 minute there, Tan. 1 minute there. We got super chats. Okay, Tan holds the mirror, Golden Baba, $10. Patel, Philippe, $5. Marcelo, are steel watches for poor people?
I don't.
Yes.
This is a no. This is not a nice answer to say.
Originally, it was. Originally, it was.
Okay,
Yes.
Patel, Philippe, $5. Marcelo, did you know that Tim invented the wristwatch check?
And advertisements on the refrigerator as well. Advertisements on the fridge.
Of course.
Let me say this. I got to tell you, seriously, the watch market itself, I think we're moving into a stage where it's no longer an investment thing. It's you buy watches because you love. Unfortunately, I would say realistically, Marcelo, I mean, JJ, you're a smart man. At least I think you're smart. You got rid of that Mercedes.
He's a smart man. He's a smart man.
Let me say this.
Thank you, sir.
Marcelo's put most of his money into watches. Wise idea or foolish now? What would you say?
I mean, honestly, I don't want to offend Marcelo, but I think I made the same mistake, but I think when the market peaked, he should have got out of those and put them into a sound investment. I should have did that myself, though. I mean, we can't see the future, but I just, if you don't have like an investment portfolio first, I think it's a bad idea to have them. But you know what? Life is short. You're enjoying yourself. That's all that
When
counts.
you say investment portfolio, what would you put them into?
No, I'm talking about like stocks, bonds, commodities.
Yeah.
Things, but
JJ, mommy also doing that as well.
How much money have you got in stocks and bonds? How much have you got in stocks? But that's her investments. That's not yours. You keep your finances separate.
Not exactly, Archie. It's like we together. So whatever happens,
she's got 100,000 in stocks. 100,000. You play US stocks or Japanese stocks?
I think it's American company or like a
You
kind of
think?
a
How do you
multiple
mean? You have
companies.
no idea. You have no idea,
Yeah,
do
because
you?
I'm she's doing the things I don't like to
You think? Do you
it
think
doesn't not
JJ?
my interest,
Do you think Marcelo should try and find out what the fuck his money is invested in?
Well, yeah, I
I
mean,
don't care.
Yeah.
what if she just told you like it all went south and divorces you? Like you would have no idea what she had.
JJ, I already married 15 years. You think I give a shit?
You just
You
be
should
happy.
give a shit because your money is with her.
I don't. Hey, I'm married already 15 years. I don't give a shit. It's okay. I mean, whatever. Hey, hey, listen. You want to steal from me everything? Okay, go ahead. No, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm.
that's right too. I agree,
Hey, I got to
Marcelo.
ask you this. We've got another super chat coming in fast and furious. Patel Philippe Marcelo, what's the best foot massage place in Shinjuku?
Wow, I don't know. I don't know. Shinjuku. Wow, I can ask. I have a friend actually that but actually, you know what? I'm going to close the door a little bit. I actually heard that Osaka, if we go to Osaka, there is a place that girls don't charge much, and it seems is very, very special. Something that you don't have in Tokyo. So I was very curious to go to Osaka. I think Osaka have good stuff. Let's put it this way.
I don't think that's Osaka. I think that's Osaka him.
Okay, AD never calling $10. Marcelo, please sing "Mary Had a Little Lamb" in your deepest voice. Deep, deep voice.
I don't know how to do this.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb.
Oh,
gotta
you
tell you.
sound like a fucking mental version of the rancher. Like if he just kidnapped you, singing to his victim.
Seriously, Marcelo, how would you rate your marriage 1 to 10 at the moment? How would you rate your marriage at the moment?
Depends in what position you take.
No,
But I
generally
think I
speaking.
am like 7, 8, I guess.
7, 8. Oh, he's satisfied.
Cool.
Have you ever heard of anybody giving 7 out of 10 score, Archie?
Not after. No. 7 out of 10. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That's only people within the first 5 years, right, Arch?
Yeah, it's like you know what JJ, it's like a Mercedes, right? A Mercedes or a BMW. They got plastic bits. That's not possible for them to last. Do you understand? It's just not possible. That 48-volt battery.
Then
right?
a newer model comes out that looks nicer.
Exactly. That's the whole idea of this, is to get you to buy the next one. And you know what? Marriage is like a BMW or Mercedes.
Oh, you missed Toyota Mo Super Chat, Arch, by the way.
We got a new super chat in here. I missed Toyota Mo super chat. Which one did I miss?
The one that says Toyota Mo. Click the star thing up at the top. You'll find it. There.
No, Toyota Mo. Mike the Snake. We already asked this one here. Your thoughts on Marcelo jumping ship and finding the rescue vessel, the Archie verse. Mike, what do you think of that?
I honestly don't know what to think of it.
Actually, he did. He said he enjoys. He's never had a problem with Marcelo. That's what he said.
I never.
No, he said he has no opinion on
my
him.
feelings
See how it plays out.
on his jumping ship over here. Doesn't really bother me one way or the other.
Do you think he's going to take your place away, Mike?
What's that?
Do you think he's going to take your place away?
Yeah, it seems so because he's upset.
Care less if he did.
Never,
I mean,
never.
if he does, that's fine.
No, never. Mikey's
Mike's safe. All right, he said he's safe.
No, I mean literally, that would not bother me one bit.
No, never. Mikey is special.
So
never.
I guess I'm just kind of indifferent to it. I like Marcelo. I never said a bad word about him when he was over on the other show. And I have no reason. I had no reason to. Have no reason to. And so, yeah, just kind of playing the neutral ground. I mean, I like Marcelo. I enjoyed him before. I wasn't really involving myself in any of the politics that happened the first time around. So, I'd like to stay out of them now.
Here we go. Next super chat. Next super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, what has the largest circumference? Mount Fuji or ArchieLuxury? Hey, what does that mean? Come on. That's ridiculous. Mount Fuji, Patel. Let me just say this.
Arch, can I ask you a question? Speaking of this
please.
super chat.
Yes, sir.
Are we going to be able to take a video for your page of you sitting back in the chair in the all-you-can-eat Rodizio steak restaurant, and the waiter dropping steak down into your gullet, and then you look at the camera and you say, "It's good."
Of course.
It's good to be the king, right? You know that movie?
It's good to be the king. Yes, yes. Thank you. We will do that. We will definitely do that.
That's for Patrick. He wants that.
Archie.
Yes.
The only thing that I wonder or question about with Marcelo coming over is just a concern for you and the people that support you. And I'm wondering, like, have any of your major supporters walked or threatened to walk because Marcelo jumped on board?
No.
So if that's the case, then
everybody is happy.
My answer stands.
Some people don't particularly like it. I've had a few people say, "Why would you?" I said, "Look, he's come back."
You cannot make everybody happy, Archie. So it's
you cannot make everybody happy all the time. That is exactly.
You do want to keep the people that are really, really helping you happy.
Look, the biggest supporter is Tan, and he is happy, so everybody's happy.
Okay, well then that's all you needed to say.
Arch, you have a bunch of super chats.
Here we go. NATO, $8. Arch, Powie on the morning stream made disgusting comments about members in the Archieverse, particularly about a female member. What measures are being taken? Yeah, look, I didn't quite see them all. I do recall some comments were was a little bit rough. It was a rough stream. In all honesty, that's, you get that sometimes, and sometimes, he's a tough guy. He is a tough guy. He's a tough guy. Powie can be hard. Sometimes, Towies can be really. Sometimes the problem is you can never keep everyone happy all the time. People get so happy. They like your streaming, your content, and then what happens is they dislike you. So it is a tricky thing. I must be honest with you. But what do you seriously do? That is a very tricky thing. What do you seriously do? Look, you can't keep everyone happy all the time. Hopefully it blows away, NATO. Hopefully it blows away. Powie, I don't understand Powie. Sometimes he can be really funny and he comes on and everything's going great. Other times he pushes a narrative which I don't really want to get too involved in. That's the problem. Sometimes the narrative he pushes is very tough. It is tough. It is tough. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? We've got another super chat here. Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, please respond with you, us, or up to the following. Which is the best way to screw oneself?
I already did it all, I guess. I don't know if I have to answer.
Okay, we got another super chat. Camel Toe, $2. Some fresh snapper for Marcelo and Mo. Thank you so much.
Sniff when you read that, Arch. You got to give a good sniff for him. There you go.
Mr. Tudor, to you, $5. I ate at Marcelo's restaurant. Miami is pure sweets. Mammy is pure sweetie, and Marcelo is a boss. First class host, and my family enjoyed. Is that right? Mr. Tudor came to your store.
He did, yes.
Wow, how was that?
It was almost like a dream. It was absolutely amazing
He's
to
a great
host
guy.
him. He's an amazing guy.
He's
He's an amazing guy. And yeah, I enjoy it very much. By the way, Jamie coming in January to my shop. Jamie Opulence.
Golden Babber, $2. Mike the Snake, how safe is it to start fires next to a gas pump? Yes, Mike, how safe is that?
Well, there's lots more dangerous things you can
Share
do.
your experience, Mike.
I think he's talking about Jax. Jax was doing some experiments.
Yeah, no, I remember that. If you put gas straight onto a cigarette, a cherry, it'll just put it out, right? That's just a trick.
It's
everybody
the vapors.
knows. Everybody knows the trick.
It's the vapors. It's the
vapors. Yeah, it's the vapors, and you need an ignition source. A burning ember won't even ignite vapors sometimes. It's got to be a flame. Okay.
Yes.
And if you had a torch lighter running, and maybe you pulled the pump gas on it, you might have enough power to actually ignite that, and then you'd have a flamethrower. Sure.
Oh, by the way, the people in the chat, Mike, have been asking for proof of life for Coda. We haven't seen Coda in weeks. They want proof of life.
She's outside. I just got done with an hour-long dog.
Yeah, but you say that every episode. Every episode.
No, I don't.
Okay, that's where it is. Patel for $5. Mike the Snake, did you know Marcelo added the 100-gram steak to his menu in your honor? Why 100 gram? Why 100?
Steak?
Because the prices of the meat went so high that you need to give also a little bit cheaper options as well. So I still have 500 or 1 kilo, but I also
it's like the kids
give an option
menu
for 100 gram as well.
Is that
100
for
gram? Do people order that?
Kids menu?
Do people order that 100 gram?
Yeah, they do. Unfortunately.
And we got Toyota Mo, $5. Mike the Snake, thoughts on Marcelo becoming Marcelo the Snake? He is taking over your turf. He is making himself valuable in multiple streams.
I don't care that much.
No, by the way,
Toyota Mo, medium legend.
By the way,
the chat is going wild. They demand to see Coda. They're going wild in the chat, Mike. Everyone believes she's dead.
All right, I'll have to go get her. Hold on.
How much super chat, Mike? How much of a super chat do we need to see proof of life for Coda?
At least $10, or she's a goner.
There you go. $10.
$10, or I grab one of my utensils and you'll hear a loud pop, and
that's that. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, no more proofs of Coda.
And we got Basil's Beezels, member for 15 months. Do you feed guests your meat like salt, Bo, Marcelo?
Yeah, no, he's talking about Salt Bay. He's talking about Salt Bay. Yeah.
Salt Bay.
I try not to do copyright thing, but yeah, I do something nice. You're going to see when you come. No, Arch.
Instead of dropping the salt down his elbow like Salt Bay Arch, he drops it off his penis right onto the plate.
Let's see.
Hey,
and we got Golden Babber. Golden Babber, $2. Mike the Snake, how do you get this far into your loogie fetish? Mike the Snake, how do you get this far into your loogie fetish? What's the loogie fetish?
He's probably referring to the fact that I chew tobacco.
Loogie. Okay.
So
we got another super chat. Patel Philippe.
Too long is the answer.
Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, who on this panel with you is a direct descendant of Garcius Julius Caesar? Gaius?
Gaius.
I don't know, but you know what? If you ask me this, I'm just going to ask you and the rest of the guys. JJ, what do you think about me being Judas now, the trader? I mean,
Judas. I thought you said you were Judith.
Yeah, I think Judas, right? I mean, the guy that betrayed Jesus.
Oh man,
No, not Judas, right? It's Judas. Is the guy that betrayed Jesus.
No,
But
they call Archie.
Yeah.
They call Mike the Snake Judas.
oh shit.
now,
No,
according to my knowledge,
who calls me
listen,
Judas?
Well,
Yeah,
listen.
in the
Now,
chats, you don't remember?
if they call you Judas,
yeah,
then someone would have to be
Um,
Jesus, right, Marcelo?
yeah,
yeah, exactly.
maybe
So,
one or
so
two
I want
people
to
mentioned
know.
it, like when I went over to
Guys,
the
can
other
you
Listen,
Fred
mention
one.
in the
listen.
chat? Can you
One
call
second.
Mike fellow? Can you call Mike the Snake Judas, please?
I
Everybody.
will, Judas. But listen, according to my knowledge, I think Jesus wasn't a blonde guy from Ukraine. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but
Well, I tend to differ in that opinion of being a Judas. I'm no Judas. I'm loyal to Archie.
Yes.
To
But
the
you
bone.
went to the other stream few times
A
secretly.
year ago.
A year ago? No, come on, man. It was this year.
Well, just to answer the trivia for Tan's question, we need to give him value for money here. Marcelo, Mike is a direct descendant of Julius Caesar.
There we go. And look what we got here. We got T Dub.
Oh,
Where
the
are you walking to
torpedo.
today? Where are you
Hey,
going
good
today,
morning,
T
Art.
Dub? Hey,
Good
where are you
morning,
going to
Mike. Good
today?
morning.
Show us your leg.
I'm heading into Chinatown, Arch. I've got a surprise for you.
How's that nasty
I'll
leg of yours holding up?
yeah, JJ, it's good, mate. It's getting better. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad. I was worried about you, T Dub.
Chinatown in Brisbane, or where's Chinatown? In the
Chinatown,
valley.
Chinatown, Southport, mate. The Confucius statue. Remember?
Oh yes.
Have you seen the Confucius statue?
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things to do in town. I want to pick up a pair of shoes, and yeah, I just thought I'd drop in and say hi.
We got a super chat here. AD never calling. AD never calling. Arch, my throat hurts from yesterday. I hold you accountable. Please send Marcelo's compensation to me. He can wait a month or so. Well, Marcelo's not being paid to come on here. Well, not by me. Anyhow.
No.
That's exactly right there. So,
hey, Marcelo. How are you, mate?
Well,
how are you?
Good. Very good. I mean, could be better, but good.
Could be better. Yeah. Hey, it's nice here in Australia, mate. It's springtime, like heading into summer. Not too hot yet.
Nice.
Yes.
Not like Cairns, Marcelo. Not like Cairns.
Not like Cairns, huh? Actually, I used to live in Cairns over a year, right? I told you.
Ah, when was that? Yes, that's right. Like you did tell me.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, Marcelo used to work in Cairns. He worked
what did you do in Cairns?
Well, I was a backpacker and looking for a job. I actually found a local pub in H Hill and named 77. So I was there for nearly a year. Yeah.
We have the rancher again.
Saad, my Saad, my beautiful Saad. How are you, my friend?
Yes, and I got to tell you something. You know, have you heard in Sydney they're going to have a heat wave in Sydney? They're going to have 38 degrees next week before the temperatures plummet.
I'll give you a heads up, Arch. Apparently they've got, I saw on the news, they've got some a respiratory virus running rampant in New South Wales. So here we go again. Oh my God. I saw one of these guys, electric bicycle, motorbike. It could be heading into lockdown again. Who knows what's going to happen?
Election time by you yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, so don't worry. They won't lock you down just yet.
Yeah. Oh, I got fined. I didn't vote in the last election, so I've got to go and pay the fine today. $20. How much is that?
That's not much, is it?
$20. I rang them up and I said, listen, I don't understand this. She said, okay. Anyway, it's just a $20 administrative fee.
Yeah. No, interesting stuff there. I was actually overseas, and they said, "Oh, you should have done a postal vote." I had to. Anyhow, it is what it is. Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, what's the best made cafe to go to in Akihabara?
This is Akihabara.
Best made.
When we go to Japan, we're going to check it out. I usually don't like that area so much. Is Akihabara? Akihabara is a lot of electronics. It looks like electronic garbage, kind of. You can grab a lot of things, and also they are famous for the cartoons. How we call this?
Anime.
Anime.
Yeah,
Anime.
that's real huge in Japan. Everything looks like a little girl.
Are you looking for the? Hey, mate.
Yeah, hey.
What?
Are you looking for the lady in there?
Am I looking for the lady in there?
The lady in there. Are you looking for the lady that owns that?
In Akihabara?
I'm not understanding.
You know how amazing it would be?
Am I looking for a lady?
Mike, hey, you know how amazing it would be
bringing Mike? He's talking to a bystander there.
Oh, all right.
He's talking to a bystander.
I thought he was talking to
me. I'm just talking to a towie. He's offloading my neighbour's Range Rover.
Why is that?
She's a lady that lives opposite me.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to have a shot of it? I'll give you a shot of it. Hang on.
Camel toe, $2. A quick sniff for my brother Saad, A-grade talent. Thank you. Thank you so much there.
Saad's still here?
AD never calling, $10. Archie and Saad, too classy, highly respect. Oh, what happened to the Range Rover?
Don't know, mate.
It broke
Must
down.
have. Yeah, he's bringing it back. I just said to him, "Are you looking for her?" She's got two sons, and they're into cars.
Archie
She's a
and
nice
Saad,
lady.
two classy, highly respected men on the panel with 3 other dregs. Lousy plebs. Ooh.
Thanks,
Patrick. Oh, here comes my bus. Here comes my bus, Arch.
Yep, you better jump on. Let's have. This is Gold Coast Live. And we got Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, why did they call you Judith? That is very uncouth. Very
right?
uncouth.
Yeah, exactly. I would want to ask all of you guys in the panel, why is that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's look, Marcelo's back to us. Look, it's good to have some interesting characters. What do you think? Is JJ? No, JJ's not there anymore.
Yes, I am right here. What are you talking about?
JJ, medium ass. JJ, do you think what would you do if you've got a lot of investment? But you downsized yourself. I downsized a bit. I mean, what do you think, JJ?
Right now I think the market's kind of low.
Is there a chance this is the new normal? This will be normal now. This is it, or what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Arch, it's still better than things were pre-COVID, right?
Yeah.
I mean, people make it like it's the worst thing in the fucking world. What have they been collecting for an hour and a half? I don't understand.
Yeah.
You've been in this market. This is not better than pre-COVID prices still?
Is crypto worse than the watch market? What's your opinion?
What do you mean worse? What's your criteria?
Crypto.
I know with product, but what's your criteria for worse? Like a worse investment? Is it worse than it was during the height? I don't know.
If you had 100,000 to invest, watches or crypto?
Depends how much risk you want to take. I wouldn't buy. I'd probably buy crypto.
But JJ, look at you, for example. Even so, we're talking about shit about the watches. You're still on the list for a Meteor Dial GMT. And when you get it for retail, it's not cheap. And
Watch
you're still going to buy it.
Look who's joined us here. Watch Lounge. Thank you, Watch Lounge, for joining us. Thank you so much.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Golden Baba, $2.
Sorry, mate.
Marcelo, Jimmy C told me to call you a Linda.
Okay.
Marcelo, Jimmy C told me to call you a Linda. What's a Linda? I got no idea, but we will run with that narrative. T-Dub, what's going on, T-Dub?
Did you check it? Do you know Uptick? He's in Hong Kong. He posted a video this morning.
I met Uptick. I met Uptick.
Yeah, the Macau Watchmakers Guild show, run by Mr. Fong.
Yes.
Macau. Yeah, very, very nice. Some beautiful pieces, mate. Some beautiful.
He's a great
pieces.
guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Uptick watches. Chris, Machine Gun Chris, how are you going? Oh, we've just lost Machine Gun. We'll see if we can get Machine Gun back again. We got AD never calling $10. For the record, the disgusting loser, lousy dregs, plebs are T-Dub and Marcelo, not JJ. JJ is A grade.
Thank you, Patrick. Love you. I'm going to feed Patrick premium cuts of meat when I see him.
Huh.
So, JJ, your Mercedes, you had the 48-volt battery, wasn't it? That was like a mild hybrid. Is that what it was, or
electric?
Sorry, I lost connection, guys.
Sorry, no worry. That was a mild hybrid, JJ?
It's an electric assist, Arch, electric torque booster. Basically, when you first step on the gas, it gives it instant power. That's about it. It's not really hybrid.
Is it a super capacitor, or is it actually
it's a flux capacitor, I think.
Okay.
No, but they use it on the E-Class now, too. It's got that instant...
They use it on all of them because it gives you more
48
pep.
volts, you think about it, cars have 12-volt batteries, right? So it's 4 small batteries run in series to make 48 volts, and they run the whole system on 48 volts. Like all electric things run more efficiently at higher voltage, okay? That's why
that's only for
dryer...
the torque converter. There's a regular battery as well.
What?
There's a regular battery as well.
Yeah, okay, so then it's 4 regular batteries.
They call it ADAS, don't they? Advanced Driver Assistance System. Is that it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, 48 volts, would definitely turn over a starter motor.
Look at the water, Art. Beautiful day on the Gold Coast.
Look at the day at the coast there. Isn't that beautiful? And Machine Gun Chris, how's your day going, Machine Gun?
Good, can't complain. Just working here in Philly today after all the riots. I'm sure you guys have heard about all the riots and the looting.
What are they protesting against?
It's some cop shot some dude, and any reason basically to act a fool is basically the reason that they loot here in Philly.
I see, got you. Crazy.
Yeah.
And any watches in the field? Tell us. And did you see any interesting watches in the field?
No, not really. Not here in Philly. Yeah, not here in Philly, but
nothing in Philly. Interesting. I gotta tell you, JJ, Marcelo, he put all his eggs in one basket, and do you think he's made a massive mistake? How bad? How would you fix things up if you were him, JJ? Tell me this. Let's talk watch talk. Let's talk. What would you do to fix?
I think he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I enjoy my life with the things, I mean, whatever
it makes him happy.
What happen, Yeah.
He has enough money.
He bought a lot of his watches at retail, didn't he? He bought a lot of them at retail. He bought them at retail.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
If he was going to sell the Platona, he should have did it a year ago.
Yeah, but they like it. You know how much I scratched the watch already?
No,
right?
No, don't sell the Platona, Marcelo. I've seen Marcelo's chart. He's shown me his collection, and I think it's very nice. Don't sell the Platona, Marcelo. Keep it, mate. That's a one and done, mate.
You're right, but you get I don't want to give this to the Japanese government when I die. Okay, so I want to. You want to sell it because I don't have kids, I mean, this is
that's right. They've got death duties. Japan has pretty nasty death duties, don't they? What What's the death duties in Japan like?
I don't know. You're supposed to know better than me. I didn't check that thing yet.
I think it's 40%. It's pretty horrendous.
You know, they've got a problem there, Arch, with the aging population.
Oh, some cities the average age is 60. You know this? It's fucking, and they've got, because they've been such a bastard. Like, it's so difficult to, like, children. There's very little government help. They actually have declining birth rate. You know, they sell more adult diapers in Japan than infant diapers.
Yes.
No, Archie, actually, this is less concern me. You know what more concern me?
What's that?
Did you know that in Japan, if you own a business, let's say, I don't know how much value my business is, but let's say it comes that period of time that you want to sell your business, right?
Yes.
So when you sell it, the tax office, they see this as profit. And then they tax you for that.
Okay, so
You
they
know?
treat it as income. They treat it as income.
Exactly,
Is that correct?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want
But
not
the
to
good
lose
news is, Marcelo, your business is worthless. What's your business worth? It's worth stock, and plant, right? Like the plant, we're talking furniture, fridges, stoves. So plant is worth very little.
Yeah, it's true.
So, and the goodwill, what's the Marcelo brand name worth? Unfortunately, it's let me grab these two super chats and we'll talk about business valuation. AD never calling $10. Mike, is it possible to build an electric chair and electrocute yourself with 48 volts if you sit there long enough? Please give it a try. It's not the voltage, it's the ampage that's dangerous, isn't it? Any electrical people here? It's the amps that are dangerous, not the volts. Does that make sense?
I'll give the wrong answer and just get torn up in the chat, so I'm not even gonna fucking answer.
Oh no, we like you to answer. Oh, nice watch, T-Dub. Nice Seiko there. Beautiful, beautiful. What more do you want? We got Patel Philippe, $5. Marcelo, which watch would you take a 100-gram steak shit on? Bluesy, Men on the Moon, Reverso, or Explorer 2? They're all my watches, by the way. Marcelo?
Yeah, I don't know how 100-gram steak shit on. It means like working with the watch or what? Eating on the watch? I mean, what do you actually want to do with that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I do working with my watches. I mean, I cook with them. I work
Which
with
one
them.
would you dump first, Arch?
No, you wouldn't dump on a bluesy. A bluesy's
Of course not.
a one and done. Once you got a bluesy, that's it. You don't.
I think you're right. T-Dub, I want to come and visit you one day. When can I come and visit you?
Yeah, we can do lunch, Arch. We can do lunch.
I'll come down and visit
maybe
you, man.
after New York.
You know what? I can't believe, T-Dub, the traffic to the coast. I went down the other day with the family. Fuck, it's a bitch. Why? They reckon there's construction. I didn't see terribly much construction happening. It is a fucking awful trip. I don't know what's going on.
Mommy,
Did you slow up as you were coming sort of
I'm going to go Japan.
around
Dreamworld and
Coomera? Yeah, Dreamworld and that. Yeah. It clogs up around there. I don't know what it is, Arch. I really don't know. I used to drive that a lot. And I've been up a couple of. I go sometimes. My youngest son, we go fishing around from the Story Bridge. There's a couple of things he likes going fishing there, and we do it at night, so there's not a lot of traffic. But during the daytime and the peak hours, it's that M1. Is it 4 lanes now, or is it still 3? I thought they made it 4 lanes.
Yeah, I think 5 lanes in some stretches there. But it's still, why does it slow down?
Well, it's just the amount of traffic that is on the road, depending on what time you set out. A lot of people sit in the right lane, and they don't let you overtake. So they just don't know the rules. You know, you really should keep left. In Queensland, you should keep left in the motorway. And, you know, if you're in the Beamer, you know, you should be able to put the foot down and plant and overtake.
Well, there's speed cameras everywhere. That Beamer, I'll be honest with you, before you know it, you've hit the speed limit. I mean, it's not really.
As long as you keep to 100 or 105 or so.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's 110 sections there, but fuck, it's
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
Yeah,
right?
It is.
You know, some people they find it quicker getting the train to commute.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. We've got another super chat here. Rick Foss, 50 knock. Sard, JJ, Watch Nick, ABC, T-Dub, Bear, AC3, support. Great guys. Thank you so much. And we got Tiktology, $5. Ponticello, what watches does Mummy wear? Tiktology, $5. Marcelo, what watches does Mammy's got a 36 mil. She's got the date. She's got a date just two-tone. And what else have you got there?
The Explorer 1.
Explorer 1, 36 mil. That's two-tone or steel?
The steel one.
The steel one. That's not a bad. Does she like those watches? She loves it.
She used to, for her, that you know, the Explorer 1, when I got it, it was like very simple to her. So she didn't appreciate much, but now she loves it. So she really enjoys it. This is the watch that we're not going to sell. I mean, you know, there is watches that, you know, when you're thinking, even when I retired, go to the bank, go with me to the grave, I don't sell it. It's going to be probably a steel Daytona if I'm going to get. And for her, this Explorer one. I think I want to keep these two watches. The rest, fuck it, I get rid of everything.
Oh, I see. Got you. Yeah. Here we go. NATO, $3. Cheers for the traffic update, boys. Thank you so much, NATO. And we got Zeppy, $2. Everybody deserves a second chance, Arch. Yeah, that's it. We got T-Dub. We got Marcelo. And we got Tiktology, $5. My stepmammy is stuck in the washing machine again. What do I do? Yeah, Tiktology, we love you. He's got a Japanese wife too. Yes, he does indeed. Very interesting. I got to tell you, yeah, that's a good point, Marcelo. By the time you're 50, how many more years have you got left? But the problem is, if you have them in watches, if you've got a house paid off or an apartment somewhere, that can be very useful. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You've got to decide.
Ouch.
Is your business sellable? Tell me this. Could you sell your business easily or not really?
It's difficult to answer, but one thing I can say is that it would be easier than because it's downtown. You know, I am in when you're going to come, you're going to understand. I am in a good location, so it might be easier than a business that could be, how we say, outside of town. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much it's going to be sold for. I don't know what I'm going to get.
Don't they have business brokers? Once you go to a business broker, sorry.
You know, I give you an example. It was 2 years ago. Also because of Corona and a lot of shit, it was a pub in the second floor. It used to have that pub for 25 years, an English pub.
Yes.
Huge place. When you ask him, it was funny. You used to ask him a couple of years ago, how much you want for the place? He said, I don't sell it less than $1 million, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And some of us used to laugh, you're not going to get $1 million. You know how much he sell it for? And I'm not joking what they're going to say. For free. And now there is I'm going to.
He wanted to get out of the lease. You mean? Is that correct?
It's more complicated than that because when you want to sell the business, you need to clean up the place. To clean up the place, it costs. In this case, it was almost like $50,000 to clean the place.
Yeah.
and also the whole contract is when somebody take the contract, they need to pay the whole bond, and they actually need to pay, I don't know even how many thousands of dollars can be the whole thing. So in the end, it's like, hey, Arch, take the key, just take the key, let me out. This is the way they do.
Hey, Arch, do you know Leanne in
Leanne
Southport? Loan lenders. You know Leanne?
Yes.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a lovely lady, isn't she?
Yeah, no, she's great. Tough business.
Oh, yeah. But she's got a really nice store now.
Yes, she does. Beautiful store. That's a great store. They got a lot of LV stuff, a lot of designer stuff there.
Yes.
Beautiful store. Beautiful store. Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. Beautiful store. And that's a great store that there. So I got to tell you seriously, Marcelo, the business. Okay, so basically, a business can be worthless. It depends how much money it doesn't make. You know what I mean? Is your business making? I mean, does it pay you a wage? I mean, are you surviving?
Hey, I'm surviving already 12 years, but it's always from day to day, right? I mean, yeah, my situation.
It's supposed to be better than that. Marcel, it's supposed to be better than day to day. I mean, fuck that. Let's be honest. You don't go into business to survive day to day. You go into business to buy a Huracan like Tan.
Archie, he's got a Huracan worth of watches in precious gold. He hasn't been doing that horribly, right?
Look, Archie's right in one thing. There's a lot of things that look. I already talked to Archie also before. There's some things that we're doing something new. I'm also making a kind of a whiskey bar. I'm expanding the idea of the Israeli food to do most kind of specials.
Hey, just hang on 1 minute there. We just got a Watch Lounge says, just and for your information, saw a sub no date unworn selling for 11.8 and a Hulk for 17. Fuck, they're coming down a bit. Machine Gun, give us a bit of an update.
That's in the chats, by the way. Now, I'm not in a lot of chats, so I don't know what you want for in all of them. But yeah, 11.8 for a brand new. As you know, the sub no date is one I've been keeping an eye on, which I really want to get.
Is that the new
but
one?
11.8.
11.8?
Yeah,
is that the
brand new 2023 unworn.
Oh my God, US or Oz?
Yeah, yes, US.
He's in America.
Yes, sir, US.
So what would that be in Aussie?
Aussie dollar is terrible. It's low 60s at the moment.
know,
You wouldn't even want to go there. It's terrible. It's very difficult.
Skint, Arch, it's skint.
We got another super chat. Golden Baba, $2. Mike the Snake is 2448 or 96 volts. Better for Powie shock collar.
You get the controller that allows you to choose the voltage.
By the way, we got multiple $10 super chats, and we haven't seen proof of life of Coda yet.
Coda, come here.
And we got Tiktology, $5. Mike the Snake, can I buy 32 1.5 volt batteries wired in series to fix my Mercedes?
Absolutely, 100%. You got to use AAA batteries, though.
JJ, would you ever get a car with that electric boost again, or you done with that?
Arch. I bought a naturally aspirated 6-cylinder.
No turbo, no electronic boost. Is that right?
That's right.
But by the way, JJ, did you try the Teslas? Does it interest you? I mean,
I don't even want the 48 volt battery. You think I want fully electric?
Yeah.
Those things are super high voltage.
Is that how pissed off you are, JJ?
I'm going back to the Stone Ages, Arch. I'm going to buy a car like the Flintstones, where you got a pedal.
But you got to understand, they're just simple. They're simple. They're so simple. That's what you want. A car that's
6-cylinder, naturally aspirated Toyota, Arch. That's it, and a 25-year roof.
25-year. Every idiot knows if you're 2.5 million up, you buy yourself a house with a 25-year roof. You buy yourself a Jap Eco shitbox.
Yes, correct. Fuck you. That's
and
the
you
power
put the
of
rest
fuck
in
you,
the market. Yeah.
That is the power of fuck you. We should redo that scene with Marcelo. Everybody knows if you have that money, you buy a Platona, you buy a meteorite Pepsi, and a Smurf.
Yeah. I wonder, Marcelo, you really. I don't. You've got to find happiness yourself.
I do.
I'm
Actually,
in both Leanne's shop
to
now.
tell you the truth,
I'll show you.
Archie, to tell you the truth, I'm actually abusing these free watches every day. There's other watches, let's say, I don't know, like the Tudor, the Panerai, the Omega. I actually want to sell them. I don't wear nothing. I just wearing these free watches because I'm killing them, because I don't know for how long I'm still going to have them. That's all.
But they're not going to give you good prices. If you walked into a shop, they would crucify you, wouldn't they, or what?
No, that's Jesus. He's Judith. He's Judith.
There you go, boys. Monelanders on the Gold Coast. One of the most beautiful people on the Gold Coast. Yeah. If you're ever in trouble, go and see her.
So, Mike, how did you get that replacement dog to look just like Coda?
Toys R Us.
Spray paint?
Yeah. Exactly. Just for men. Just for men hair color.
Oh, there you go.
Just add a little bit of that. And boom. Yep. That's Coda.
That's fantastic news,
Coda,
there.
the Destroyer.
JJ, you are a bit cynical about that Mercedes 48 volt electric boost. There's no way you can turn the electric boost off. So, well, I don't need the boost. Can you?
No. It's all integrated, Arch. You know, integrated.
Fuck.
That's the word they use to go fuck yourselves. Integrated. They fuck you with it.
Yeah, it's integrated shit. Yeah. The problem is you can't get that. All of them have it. And they sell it to you as a plus, but when it breaks, it costs you a fortune to get that thing fixed.
Yep. That's why the next car I get is going to be a vintage car that will appreciate in value over time instead of depreciate.
Okay, Arch, we're heading down to Chinatown now. Heading to Chinatown.
Fantastic.
I don't know any cars that appreciate in value, but
you get a '69 Camaro, pretty much.
But you can't really use it because you still got those older cars. You've still got massive repairs, and they drive like a pig.
You can get it completely like restored, immaculately. Can eat
off. But then if you use it as your daily driver, then it's going to be worth less than you paid.
So
the best bet is to buy a 10-year-old Honda Civic and just beat the shit out of it. Get your money.
Oh yeah, that's the very best. But if you
1996 Buick for $1,500.
Arch, what year is your Honda Civic?
That's the 96.
Yeah, my Honda is a 2013. I'll just be 1 minute, guys.
Just one tick.
One tick.
No Buicks for me, unless it's a W.
One tick, boys, and I'll show you Confucius. Confucius says.
What do you got? A boot on? Walking boot? TW?
No, mate. No, I'm just in my sandals at the moment, JJ. I'm going to go and buy a pair of Colorados today.
What's that?
Colorado?
Yeah.
You know Colorado shoes?
No, I'm not familiar. What is it? A regular shoe or is it a boot?
No, I can't wear boots anymore, JJ. It's a bit of it's like a summery, it's spring, I just want a bit of colour. And it's got a cork insole. The cork, I love cork.
These boots are made for walking. You know that song?
Oh, Nancy Sinatra, yeah. I'm just I'm walking down to Chinatown in Southport on the Gold Coast. I'll show you guys Chinatown. This is our local Chinatown. You got bubble tea over there, hair cocoa, global trade, money exchange, 19 tattoo, gold buyers over there, but I think they. Oh, here's his Harley, gold buyers.
Wow, what are you doing? You want to take my fingers out? Jesus. Sorry, there was
Hey, mate.
parrot.
How you going, Chris?
Manicure my
Good
fingers.
to see you.
You too, brother.
It's good. Doing well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just on live. Do you mind if I... That's yours? There you go, boys. What's that, mate? Is that a twin?
215 Soft-tailed Deluxe.
215 Soft-tailed Deluxe. Very nice. I like the colour, mate. You been busy?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I got out of it, mate. I got out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I had, cashed in. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere, really, at the moment.
No, there's not much happening.
No. All right, mate. Have a good day. Yeah, good to see you too, Chris. Hey, boys.
Okay, yeah, I mean, who is left? JJ's left. JJ's still here.
This is Butterbean, boys. The Butterbean, they sell a lot of old stuff, from the 80s.
Nice. Well, Archie went to take a coffee or something.
Hello. Hello. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. Lot of vinyl here, Mike. A lot of old vinyl.
So we're waiting for Arch to come back.
Waiting for
Mike the
Arch.
Snake,
I've
you're
got a
still
phone
there with
call.
us,
Hang
right?
on.
Hey, Mike, I didn't see you for so long, like almost like 2 years, man. I mean, how are you doing?
I'm doing just fine. I'm taking care of my mom, and
Good.
I got a new little dog that is quite a handful, but she's better than the other dog that I took a long time to rehome.
I see.
And,
Wow.
So
And by the way, I don't know. Again, I'm sorry if I'm going to offend you because I don't know nothing. I wasn't 2 years here, but the question is, your father is okay? Is still everything is still good?
Yeah.
Good.
Still got my motorcycle. I'm doing. I don't know if you've seen any of my artwork.
No, I mean, I saw a vase or something. I think because I'm around here now 2 days, so I did see you actually did a vase that was awesome.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Although the production has been slowed down since I started caring for my mother. Because she's getting along, and so I need to see her daily, and so I haven't been able to put as much energy into producing art as I want. But I just made a new piece recently. I'm very happy with, and so it's still going on.
Hey, look! I mean, you're going to stay way longer than your parents. So at the time that your parents is still around, if you can take care of them and be in the area, just take it. I mean, this is the most important moments. Yeah.
Well, I'm the free, unattached one in the family that doesn't have a wife and kids and a house and a mortgage, and so I'm free to all have been there to take care of my family members in need at their ends. My grandmother and my uncle, and
just 1 minute there, sir. I just got to grab a few super chats. Great to see the store, by the way. A little bit, it doesn't look that great, but it's okay. We got Patel Philippe. Thank you so much, TW, for taking us for a tour there. I'd like to have a look. That's really... Who's that sexy girl on the poster? Get back. TW. Who's that sexy girl on the poster? TW, who's that sexy girl? Who's she? Where's she? Yang. I like Yang. Ooh, where's she work? What does she do?
She has a big head.
She is.
I wouldn't mind I wouldn't mind a Yang with that one. That's for sure.
Medical beauty there, Arch. Actually, there is a massage here. There is a massage place somewhere here. There used to be.
Would you ever go?
Yeah, I have been, but I don't know whether the lady's still there.
Oh, was she any good?
Yeah, she was all right.
Nice.
Looks like it's.
Patel
like
Philippe, $5. Marcelo, have you ever been on a Japanese game show, or would you? I bet you he has. You been on a game show, Marcelo?
Explain to me what is that. Maybe I was. What is this?
Game show, TV show, TV. Have you been on Japanese TV doing a game
Yes,
show?
yes, yes. Yeah. So they call it, yeah. I've been already 3 times.
Okay, beautiful.
In the last 12 years, you know.
Hello.
Like, yeah.
Hello.
She's nice.
Yes, very nice there, right? Here we are.
That's no good. That doesn't look like a dodge.
Start.
Forget that. That doesn't look dodgy enough for me. I want the windows to be completely covered. No, I don't like that. I want a private room. I don't want to. No, that's no good. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get back.
Hello.
That's not sleazy enough for me. Get out.
They're giving me dirty looks, Arch. They're giving me dirty looks. I better get out of there. I better get out of there.
I like. That's not the sort of massage place I like. I like the ones that.
Here here we are. We're about to say good day to Confucius. We'll see what Confucius has to say. Confucius, what do you say to us, sir?
That's Chinatown, is it?
Yes.
Archie likes the Deshaun Watson style massage parlors.
Confucius, 551 BC and 429. Whose first name was Kui and was also known as Zongjin, was born in the town of Zhao Lu Kingdom, blah, 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 blah. Dawn Critchlow, she was a counsellor here on the coast, Arch, and it's been sculpted in somewhere in China. They brought it out.
Wow, it's quite nice.
I love it.
Quite nice.
Yeah,
I got another super chat here. I got another. Just let me catch up on these super chats here. We got Tiktology, $2. Marcelo, how do I get a Patona at retail? Well, he's got to believe you me. It wasn't easy. Big Dave, $5. Mike, what do you think of the De Tomaso Mangusta? The Mangusta was before the Pantera. I love the Mangusta. In Kylie Minogue's video, da 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 da. They're driving a Mangusta. Sorry, what do you think of the Mangusta, Mikey?
Mangusta is a masterpiece.
Mikey, I found something. You've lied to us, Mikey.
What's that? Where? How have I done?
I'm going to pull something up in a minute. I just like to see what T-Dub's doing. Patel Philippe, I'm going to pull this up. T-Dub, Patel Philippe, $2. Marcelo, why they call you Judith? Oh, look. They say he sold his pieces of... Look, you know what, Judith? I don't mind them. Marcelo, I don't mind you, okay? All's forgiven, okay? We don't want to...
Thank you so much.
Is it lucky to touch that? Is it lucky?
Well, they say it is, Arch. They say it is. Be friendly with Confucius, and he will give you good luck. So
I want to show you. This guy had some great sayings. This guy.
Yes, Sard, Confucius. I think this is marble, Archie. I'm not sure. I think it's marble or it's very solid, mate. This is probably, I don't know what the weight of this is, but they spent a lot of money getting this out. Yeah, I was here opening night. of Chinatown. It was great. It was beautiful. Great.
I like Chinese. Don't you? Do you like Chinese ladies?
I love them.
I love them too.
I mean,
Hong Kong.
I'm going to show you.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, Mikey has lied to us. Mikey's lied to us all along. Let me show you something. This is Mikey lying to us. Mikey, I want you to. What the fuck is this, Mike? Mike, what the hell is this? That's you. That's you, isn't it?
No, that's not me. I wish it were.
Archie,
I wish I were being married to a beautiful girl like that, and I wish that I had a Pantera.
You get that,
like that.
You get that one with the tats?
The Panteras.
Where?
I don't like Asian girls with tats. It doesn't turn me on. They're all got into tattoos now.
Hey, T-Dub, I've noticed some girls, when I've had a foot massage, they have tattoos on their stomach. What does that mean?
Oh.
Well, it's sort of like modesty, If they want one, they'll get it where maybe.
But why would you get a tattoo? Why do
There we go.
It means when they get
Chinese
pregnant, it's going to look all fucked up.
get
Hello.
tattoos
How are you?
on-
How much? 80. For what? Full? Full? 1 hour? Full? $80. Okay. What, are you Thai? What's your name, darling? Me? Sorry. Nice to meet you, darling. Bye-bye.
Okay.
There you go,
She was
Archie.
looking nice, I guess. I think it was nice.
$80 full hour. $80.
Full hour.
Yeah. Here, Filipino classic. Filipino classic. What do we got in here? We've got some no lumpias. We've got some no chicharron. We've got any
You've got an interesting
Yeah,
is that
Arch is with the phone and they see he's filming. That's why they don't open up, you know?
We love him.
Is that expensive, Arch? Is that expensive? $80?
$80
for it? Yeah. 1 hour?
I normally 60 is sort of my price because then if you got extras, you got to pay extra for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That gets expensive, you know.
Gee, it's quiet, Archie. This is dead, mate.
This is Southport. Why is it so quiet, man?
I don't know. This started
This used
out
to be
with a
so
bang.
big. I love Southport. You know that I really love Southport. Southport is actually it's been gentrified. It's really getting expensive.
Yes, it's getting
And
expensive.
I was going out with a lady who lived in one of the big towers there, and it's really nice.
Well,
Where this area is like
they've done a lot of work here. But Dawn did a lot of work here.
Why is it so dead? You know, I used to like Bruce Small. Think big, vote small. Remember Bruce Small?
That's Bruce Small. Yes, Bruce Small. Here's a man. This guy, he was with Birkbecks. They were in the mall in the Rang Street, and he came over here.
Yeah.
Nice guy. He had a lot of nice Seikos and that, but it's gone. He's gone. Pierre Andre. I don't know whether he's still. No, he's not there anymore. I think he sold out.
Yeah. See, this is the problem with business. It's very tough to.
Bit of tourmaline there, right? Pink tourmaline.
Yeah.
Aquamarine. There's a big aquamarine. You see that? Big aquamarine.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Tazzaverite. It's so quiet here. I can't believe it.
Wow.
It's dead. It's dead, mate. Maybe it'll pick up later.
I'm really surprised at what's happened.
Somebody earlier mentioned something about there's a new COVID strain out, and they're talking about requiring masks and stuff again.
Yeah, it's on again. It's on again, Mike. They're talking about some new strain in New South Wales, but I've seen a lot of people with masks on again, and you know, it's just
when I'm riding the subways and stuff, they're saying they're trying to make people wear masks here too.
Oh,
are
fuck.
they?
What the?
Yeah.
Stop this nonsense! Stop this COVID talk now! I won't allow it on the stream. We're in denial.
This guy's doing all right, Arch.
Yeah, who's that?
Psycho's Buffalo Wings. He's doing good. He's doing well. Yeah, he's doing well. I'm not sure it's a franchise or whether it's have they got JJ? Have they got Psychos in America?
Do you like Buffalo Wings? Hooters has Buffalo Wings.
I haven't tried them yet.
Buffalo Wings.
I haven't tried them.
Hooters.
They're overrated.
Hooters is Buffalo Wings.
Well, they're Buffalo Wings. You're going there for the atmosphere, basically, at Hooters.
Yeah. Oh, here we got one. Yuin, Chinese cuisine.
Yeah.
Chinese cuisine in there. That's a nice restaurant. Actually, that's quite nice. Very nice. I like that. That's where we might have lunch here, Arch. No, it's not open for lunch. They're shut. Maybe only dinner. Chinese cuisine. See, they had a lot of problems with the homeless here at one stage.
Oh, why is that? What happened?
Just camping out, and there's Nando's.
Yeah.
We've got Nando's.
I don't mind that. What happened? How do they solve the homeless problem?
Well, they just had to, like they said, like you said, they gentrified it. It got a bit tasty here at one stage, where you sort of couldn't walk through here without someone trying to put the bite on you. But it looks quiet now. It looks quiet. I've only seen one. And it's 5 to 10. There's the this is sort of the main entrance with the what do they call these? I mean, they spent a bomb here, Arch. They spent a bomb, on doing this.
They have many Chinese. It doesn't really have a Chinese flavor yet, does it?
Well, it's not like Brisbane, for the Chinatown in Brisbane. Yeah. It's not sort of, but
well, they planted the seeds. They planted the seeds. Yeah. They planted the seeds. Yeah.
Down the track, it probably will. It probably will have some, bit like Chinatown in Brisbane, but it's a pity that COVID came along and just here we got a koala bear.
Wow.
Sitting in the old gum tree.
Wow.
Yeah, so
it's nice to have a look. I must say, T-Dub, it's really good to have you on here. This is actually this is my stomping ground too, Southport. I love this area. Going back 20 years ago was a real shithole. It's really come up, hasn't it?
Archie, this is like a rich area?
It's becoming, it's at the Gold Coast. It's not. Look, apartment here. You want to buy a 2-bedroom apartment? Will probably be $500,000, 600,000. Wouldn't you be looking at for an apartment there?
At the moment, what sort? What are you talking up?
2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. How much would you be looking at?
Centro or one of the other towers? There's a couple of new towers going up.
But Arch, if you're a wealthy person, would you want to live there? Would you?
No,
it's right near the beach. It's near the beach. It's really
cool. Stone's from the beach. I wouldn't buy it. I'd rent it. If I had the money, I'd rent it. I'd just rent it, lease it. I wouldn't buy at the moment.
You reckon?
Because it's well, look, we don't know what's going to happen next year. Anything could happen between now and the next election.
Hey, let me just say this to you, T-Dub. In the entire time that you've been alive, have house prices gone down? Are they cheaper than when you were a kid?
No.
What's happened to them?
That's
Tell me this.
They've gone up. Real estate, yeah.
Gone up.
It's the best investment.
Yeah,
yes.
That's exactly it. Exactly it. So
I don't want to think about it, Archie, or I'll cry. I'll break down in tears. And I don't want to do that on your stream.
Yeah, but Arch, when you buy a property, you want to make sure that there's an area that you can get rid of it fast, right? And not
an empty shop.
This is lifestyle because you're right on the water. See, this is near SeaWorld. SeaWorld.
Hey, come here.
So you can get rid of it quite fast, right? You can sell it quite fast.
It's all relative. Just hold your horses. It's all relative. It's all relative.
Yeah. So back up that way. We got the gin hot pot here, Korean hot pot.
Nothing wrong with a nice bit of hot pot.
Nothing much else up that way except the pub. Over that way used to be the boys were over the road here in CBD Jewelers. They had a couple of years back. They had a lot of Rolex, a lot of high-end jewelry, and they've gone. I don't know what happened to them. Their website's still up. But I think it's by appointment only. Maybe they're working out of somewhere else.
There's for lease. There's a few for leases there. I tell you what, Cav Av's depressing. You know what's really? You think this is depressing? You should go to fucking Cav Ave or Orchid Ave. That place there is a real fucking shithole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Gold Coast.
the idea pre-COVID was what Dawn wanted to do here was to make. She wanted to create a CBD, saying like there was surface, and then Southport was to be the CBD. So it kicked off that way, and then they started, that built the Chinatown. But then COVID hit, and just I mean, it was on fire when it first started. I remember opening night. I was down here opening night. There was probably 5,000 people here or more.
Oh, is that
fantastic?
right?
They had a big stage set up down there near Confucius.
Yeah.
They had the, I don't know whether you've heard of or seen them. They're called the Bamboo Orchestra. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Unbelievable. The way these people play these instruments. They're all made of bamboo.
Yeah.
But it'll come back. It'll come back.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Gold Coast, when it's busy, the prices are fucking expensive. Rick Floss, new member. Thank you, Rick Floss. It's very interesting. This is old Gold Coast. This is like Southport's one of the older suburbs. You know, they used to have a train that went to Southport.
Yes.
You know that, don't you?
They did. Yes, they did, Archie.
Yeah.
Up there towards, see that the tape? I don't know whether you can see it there. That used to be the old, it was called, remember McDonald and East?
Yeah, McDonald and fuck, I haven't heard that name mentioned for ages.
Yeah, my father,
Mac and East.
He got with a lady, she was a beautician in there. She was a beautician in Mac and East.
Yeah.
And then she went into floristry because my father was, he was selling flowers on the side of the road. So she went into floristry and they opened up a shop. But she was in there when it was Mac and East. Oh, he did great. Oh, mate, he crewed it, especially Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, all cash money, cut flowers.
Yeah.
Out on the Rang Road. I used to work with him. But up there, you've got two towers up there. They're just new. They're next to the Guardian Angels Church. That's where Guardian Angels and Star of the Sea used to be, up behind Mac and East there. And I remember going to Guardian Angels. We lived here in 1970, 71, I think. We lived on Budds Beach. And that was when Southport was, Southport. It was like...
Yeah, it was a bit rough.
No, it was a lot of established businesses and that here.
Yeah, no, it's the older part.
The mall, I can take you through the mall. You want to have a look?
Yeah.
It's a bit grimy though. There's not much in the mall, Arch. Really, the mall, they should just... I actually worked for a couple when the mall first opened. A German guy who I knew from Jupiter's. I worked with him at Jupiter's, and he had a French wife, and they started, it's called Montmartre Cafe. They used to do crepes and stuff like that. But from the very first night, it was just a schmozzle.
Well, it didn't work well.
Well, the council sent this young guy to America and got him to go through all the city and look at all the malls and come back with ideas. So then they had this idea to close off this other side of Narang Street here and just make it no through traffic. Yeah. And there was another guy. Do you ever remember the Wriggles? The Wriggles family, they had Charlie's. Oh, Mrs. Wriggles, she had Charlie's on the mall in Surface.
Yes.
Well, her son, he gave me one of my first starts at Bogart's in Surface Paradise.
Oh, you worked at Bogart?
Yeah, I worked at Bogart's.
Didn't they have a Bogart's in Brisbane as well?
He may have.
Okay, go on.
But he had big ideas up the other end of the mall. They built it for him. It was going to be called Sales, the restaurant. And I was keen. I was ready to pull the trigger and tip in a bit of money.
Yeah.
But after the first week or so, I mean, Southport really, it dies after 6 or 7 p.m.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of, except for the pub. This is the old Cecil. This is the old Cecil Hotel. I mean, they've refurbed it a bit. Yeah. They got the pokies room.
Rick Foss became a YouTube member. Thank you, Rick Foss, for your patronage. Yeah, the gambling's a big problem at the coast. That's killed a lot of money. That's taken a lot of money out of the local economy.
It's not only the coast; it's everywhere. the poker
Poker
machines.
machines have fucking. They've
Well,
unfortunately.
remember Joe Jelke?
Yes.
Remember
He was
Joe?
against them. Joe,
He
you can hate.
banned them.
Yeah.
He wouldn't allow them in Queensland. If you wanted to play the pokies,
But now
under his rule,
the Conservatives are pro pokies now. You know, they love the Hotels Association.
oh, of course they do. They love the tax. Yeah,
Of course. Yeah, both sides of politics have addicted to pokey money. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Apparently, I saw a recent, I think it was 6 months or so ago, a recent survey. They said Queensland was one of the highest in the nation for pokey losses, gambling.
Oh,
this guy's a bit of a shyster. I don't like him. He's selling knockoff. Look, he's selling knockoffs. He's selling knockoff subs, knockoff Omega Seamasters. He's selling knockoffs, Arch. I don't like him.
No, that's okay.
I don't like this joker.
Yeah,
anyway, we've all got to make an earn.
Thank you so much.
So this
for
is
showing
this is the mall. See, as you see.
Golden Baba, $2. Squally as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Golden Baba. The mall is dead. Fuck me dead. It's dead, isn't it?
Yeah, here's another one. Is Swanee's Bar. They tried to make like a bistro bar here, and they had a thing out.
Work.
That didn't work, mate. Didn't work.
No.
It's all closed up, mate. So here we are. So I just thought I'd bring you that.
TW, you were muted, so can you go through all of this place again?
No, he wasn't muted.
Oh, no.
You're teasing him.
No,
Toyota Mo, $2. Arch, what's your favorite tomato-based dish? Pizza.
Okay, guys. Archie, I hope you enjoyed that.
Thank you.
I'll
That was
catch you later.
fantastic. I
come back
love
on.
to see this is right on the Gold Coast. Southport's an old suburb of the Gold Coast.
Yeah, you go down the end there, you go across the road, and you've got the jetty, the fishing, and you've got the beach just over there, the Broadwater. Listen, we'll have to do lunch one day, Arch. You want to come down?
My treat. I would love to take you to lunch. Okay, my treat. I actually.
Oh no, you don't have to treat me.
I'll treat you, man. I'll treat you. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Arch.
I'd love to see you, man. Let's fucking do it. I mean it. Okay. Let's do it, man. Because I'd love to see you. You're a great guy. Let's do it. Okay. We'll come to Southport. I love Southport. Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah. See, after New York, maybe we'll see how you get through
week,
that. Yeah.
Next week. Fuck that. Let's do it straight away. Don't muck around.
Aren't you? When are you going to Melbourne?
End of next week. Well, let me see what I can do. Okay. I want to see you. I don't want to muck around.
Yeah, but you got to get down in the traffic and that, mate. It's a nightmare.
Who gives a fuck?
It's a nightmare.
Okay.
It's a nightmare. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Okay, guys, I better go in now.
Take it easy, man. We love you, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Arch. Thank you. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.
Hey, guys.
What a fantastic walk around with our good friend T Dubs. It's really good to see. It's fucking hard to hold the camera and keep a commentary going. I can tell you that now.
Listen, Arch, I know you will come to Australia. I don't even have to Japan. I don't even have doubt about it.
Oh no, I'm definitely coming next year. Patrick B, $5. How much does it cost to get Sard on talk? By the way, Sard, where's Sard? Sard, talk, Sard.
Actually, that TW sucked energy out of me. I thought I would come and we'll have a segment of a low cost good buy Rolex watches, which is actually a very good thing we can do for most of the viewers, because not everybody can afford a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 watch. So why not make a list of some nice watches which you can get for maybe $5,000, $6,000, something like that, and people can have best of the world at a good price. Let's suppose I give you example 116234 date just steel with white gold bezel, Archie. It's a excellent purchase. So some people who doesn't like the small watches, they can go for the 41 millimeter date just.
They're a
So
bit
we can.
expensive still, the 41s, aren't they, Bart?
I'm talking about the 11 series reference numbers, the 116. They're not that expensive. So we can actually make a list. It will take some time, but it will be useful for the archivers whenever they want to buy a watch. The reason I convince people to go for Rolex for when they want to buy a watch for 5, 6, 7,000 is because most of the people they go for Breitling and things that don't hold value, and that those watches don't even have presence or anything, right? So it's better to buy a used second hand Rolex at the same price. It may not be brand new watch, but at least you will have the best brand in the world, the most recognized brand in the world. And if you don't make any profit, at least you won't lose any value.
It's a very good point there.
Archie, yeah, sorry.
We got another super chat. Dirk Diggler, $2. Arch, when are you going to replace Mike's Emajo for Marcelo? I don't control the Emajos. That is controlled by the panelists themselves.
Both
No,
my love is here asking
I
for
also going to
50.
go, Arch. I'm going to go maybe in 5 minutes. I to this Japanese school soon, so I'm going to.
Oh, no worries, man. Good luck.
Fuck that. And I'm just wasting 2 hours of my time every day. It's horrible, but yeah, this is a part I do for my wife, no? Do my best.
Is it? Who's teaching you? Who did you have last time? A male or female?
It's both two guys, like I think around 70s or something. Is a bunch of I think it's retirement. It's city hall stuff. Arch. They volunteers.
Super chat, Arch.
Super chat. We got a super chat. Dirk Diggler, $5. Mike, has your friend OC and Diego reached out to you to fill Marcelo's vacancy?
Nope, sorry, they haven't heard from them yet.
Can you turn on your camera, Mike, so we can see?
He wants to keep it off. You could turn your camera on, Sard.
No, I love Mike. I want to see. I always want to see him because I can understand from his expressions whether he's getting annoyed with the situation or he's happy. So, Mike, are you sleeping?
No, I'm awake.
Why are the eyes closed? Where's Coda, by the way?
No,
couldn't see it.
I already did a Coda proof of existence.
We
jumped up on me. You missed
it. Was it the same dog, Archie?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it looked the same. It did.
They all look the same, Archie. They have their long noses. All of them They all look dogs. Why are you laughing, Mike?
Long noses and a tail and like 4 legs. Yeah, they all look the same.
You sound satisfied.
It's I got to tell you.
Funny.
Now tell me this, Mikey. Any watches you're selling, buying, trading? What's happening in your own world there?
Honestly, Archie, I've got a long game, which includes, in the next, near future, far future, to buy myself another dream car. So right now, I'm saving money. I may buy another Rolex, just because on what Saad said, is basically, at least it's money in the bank. You're not going to lose pretty much. And even though I'm going to lose on my 2 Rolexes because I bought at the top of the bubble, but maybe if I hold
Mike,
out.
Mike, I learned this from a very successful person. He told me never waste your money, no matter how much money you have, and don't spend money on stupid things, no matter what your age is. if you're 65, 70 years old and you're a millionaire, that still doesn't mean that you start spending on stupid things and waste the money. You never know what's going to happen next.
Oh, well, no, I mean, I don't think buying Rolexes is wasting money or
We were talking about the
buying
supercar. It
stupid
may be a
things.
very bad choice of
Oh,
fun.
no, it may not be a
See, I'll
supercar.
be honest with you.
It may be an old classic, restored classic, or
I got to
resto
be honest
mod.
with you, Mike. You know the reservoir tank. I found out the reservoir tank in my Beamer is just plastic.
Oh,
The backflow reservoir
Well,
tank.
good thing
Well,
about
I
it.
think-
tanks are always
I'm
plastic
going to
these
be
days.
looking at cars
No,
from the
Archie.
60s and 70s. Okay,
Yes.
and those cars are going to be restored, and they're going to be expensive. If the one I probably end up buying, and it will have been gone through and be like new. And as I own it over the years, it will only increase in value. It's just like a Rolex. It's not like a BMW where you drive off the lot. It's worth half as much as what you paid. Keep it for a few years, it's worth even less.
Yeah, that can be disappointing, Mike. Mike, that can be disappointing when you lose so much money on the car.
Oh, tell me about it. I mean, I'm not losing that much on my two Rolexes that I paid at the top of the bubble. I mean, I lose a little bit, but time may show that they increase, and I break even. But I own them, and eventually, when the time comes, they may be my sacrificial lamb along with my Ducati and some other assets to maybe get what I want, which in my long game is another supercar, another dream car. That may be, a Gen 2 Corvette. It might be a Pantera. It might be a Porsche 911. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
But that's my long game. In the meantime, though, if if for some reason I'm able to put a bunch of art together, or I get enough to buy another watch, I'll probably get another Rolex. If possible, I might even go not vintage, but pre-ceramic.
Rolex is cool stuff. Rolex is cool stuff.
Well, the pre-ceramics, they hold their value just the same. I mean, whatever you pay for it, and today you're going to probably get, and you can wear it with a little more confidence because it's probably already scratched up. And if it's been polished, I would suspect it because I've seen so many pre-ceramic ones that have been polished so many times they're hashed out. They've just taken so much off the case, so much off the end link that they're just they're ruined, and but if I found myself some crispy pre-ceramics, I may grab one or two of those in the future if finances improve, for sure.
Yeah.
And then then in the long run, like I said, down the road, maybe my finances will improve to the point where I'm able to hang on to everything. That's my goal. That's my ultimate goal, is things to get better, and I don't have to to get the car that I want to get. I don't have to really sacrifice anything else. That would be the optimum situation. And
yeah, you want to be very careful with this stuff, Mike. It's expensive. Life is not cheap,
Mike, why are cars so important in your view?
Because I'm a motorhead, man. Because race car. Because I love cars. I've lived them. I've built them. I've raced them. That and motorcycles. I've done.
But aren't you done with it? Because this is a teenager's hobby. This is not a senior guy's hobby, senior citizen's hobby.
At 56, I don't even know what I want to be when I grow up. Okay.
Listen, Mike, I love you a lot. Archie, you too. Sad, of course. I love you, and I'm going to go now because I need to go to that school thing. I'm going to probably join Watch Nicholas after, be probably streaming, and then and then I'm going to see if it's going to be busy. I'm not going to join you in the evening show, but if I'm not busy, I will come tonight, Arch.
Hey,
Thank
thanks
you
a
so
lot,
much,
man. We love
Marcelo.
you, man.
See you,
You're a
Marcelo.
great
Thank
man.
you.
Super
Thank you.
chats,
Great
Archie.
team.
3-4 super chats you have missed.
Okay, we got some super chats have coming in there. Rick Frost, 50 knock. 50 knock.
Floss.
We got Floss. We got Rick. We got Sir E. Danny's joining us. He says, please walk the coda, Mike the Snake. Let her out in the backyard is not the same. No excuses, please. You claim to be a dog guy. Well, he's got a trainer. The trainer has given him instructions. Okay.
Archie, the problem with Mike is
I've got a huge backyard. It's not like she's,
but you why are you so much disappointed with this new dog?
I'm not disappointed with her. She's a great dog.
You don't have that love for her.
Not that I did like for Scooter, who passed away, my Jack
I
Russell.
can understand.
That was like love at first sight, and the dog that I
because
just
I can see you are not treating this dog the way one should treat.
Dog's getting treated wonderfully.
Treating Mikey loves his dog. We got Golden Baba $2. I can't believe Mike's family owns the Raiders. Well, there's a lot of things in life.
I spend $70 a week on a trainer so that I can, make sure that she's prepared when she gets older and mellows out. That she's well behaved and trained enough to listen to me. And
you could have got Chicago dog trainer. That's our good friend.
Yeah, Mark asked that, and I honestly, it's kind of like when you're a doctor.
Could you drive down to Chicago?
You know when you're a doctor and everybody comes up and goes, Doc, my arm kind of hurts. What do you think that is? I thought that.
Here we go. Bursa $2. He says Bursa says $2. He goes, Mike, Arch, set Mike straight. 20-year roof and a Jap Eco shitbox.
House ownership is not all it's cracked up to be, especially for a single person like me with like my sporadic income. I don't think I would get the credit, honestly, and I don't really have any
Mike,
interest in buying.
I need to ask you a financial question. Two options. One is if you have money, let's suppose you have $500,000 or $1 million. Let's suppose. What will you do with?
I like $1 million. You know that?
Yes, Archie. This question is from you also. Yes. If you have $1 million, what will you do with it? First, you buy a house for yourself and then start working, or you invest that money somewhere and rent out a house. And as you have invested that 1 million, you're gaining something out of it. So what is the better option?
You know what? I tell you what, Saad.
I don't know.
I want to fuck off tomorrow. I want to fuck off tomorrow. You know where our good friend was walking around Southport? I would buy a unit for about 600,000. I would buy a Mercedes Benz. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches.
So you're gonna burn the entire 1 million.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV?
So you're gonna burn the entire 1 million, no investment at all.
I would buy. Listen to me, Saad. I would buy an apartment, 6 to 7, Mercedes Benz 100, furniture 50 to 100, and then I'd put a little bit in the bank. And you know what? I'd be doing the live streaming daily from the Gold Coast, Southport. I'd love to do that.
What about you,
Mikey will buy their only.
Yeah,
me. I throw it all in air and I just throw it in there like that and swim like that duck off DuckTales. I'll just burn it.
You'll burn it also, huh? So no economists here.
Mikey would buy Rundies with Big Mummy.
That's a very interesting proposition there. I got to tell you there. It's an interesting proposition. And
Why is house important, Archie?
what's
Why
that?
is why you are planning? Why is it that you guys always have the first priority to buy a house, then start your life? Why is that?
Yeah.
Well, if you've got $1 million, right? My view, that's a very good question, but why? Okay, because in my opinion, that's such a big money. First thing you'd want to take care of is somewhere to stay. Okay, where do you want to stay? You don't want to be renting. If you've got $1 million, you want to buy your own shelter. Then you need a chariot, right? You know what? Fuck the Japanese eco shitbox stuff, okay? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it, okay? Fuck it, okay? That Jap eco shitbox, fuck it, okay? Just fuck it, okay? Fuck it. I want something luxury, prestigious. That's what I want. I want something amazing, okay?
People are obsessed with big houses and it's harder to clean.
Okay. Okay.
But I want somewhere. I want a 2-bedroom. I don't want a big house. It's just a reasonably nice apartment on the beach. I want to go and walk along the beach every day. I want to have fun in my life. I want a Mercedes Benz because then people will think I'm a winner, chicken dinner. A Mercedes Benz.
Why do you care what people think, Archie?
Oh, because I'm shallow. I got no soul or substance. It's all image. It's all bullshit. It's all fake. You understand?
Well, I didn't have you down for that, guy, because when you met, what's his name, and you were in your cargo, were you in your tracksuit bottoms and
no. I'll be honest with you. I think a nice car. I like, just like Mikey says there. I'm fucking disappointed that JJCLS, the fucking 48-volt starter electric boost, fucked up. Gee, that pisses
Archie,
me off.
I had a hybrid S-Class also, and I had
Are they that bad?
Yeah.
Are they that bad? Why are they supposed to last forever? It's best or nothing. This doesn't sound like the best or nothing to me, Saad.
They have 3 batteries. One is just to start the engine. Other is the auxiliary battery, which runs the entire electronics of the car, and third is the hybrid battery. So it's I mean, 3 batteries, and the problem with batteries is it has very short life, Archie. These and the third problem with these cars is they have proprietary batteries. It's not like you just go to a market and buy any battery and just fit in them.
These are only Mercedes, and you've got to be engine coded. It's got to be coded. You can't even go to a wreckers and swap the battery over. It's got to be coded to the car.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So the battery cost you.
Are any of these cars going to last long term? Are any of them going to last long term? What's going to happen to them?
Not at all, Archie. You just buy it, use it for 3 years maximum, and then find a buyer for it immediately. Otherwise, the problem is these cars are self-destructive. The first thing that gets messed is
don't last. The plastic parts don't last.
The suspension, Archie, the suspension is not strong. The airmatic suspensions are not strong. Then comes the electronics. You will have problems every time, and then it's the batteries. And the 20,000, maybe it's around $15,000-$20,000, these batteries, the hybrid system batteries. So it's a huge bill. I don't know why you are still obsessed with German cars. It's not practical at all. I will always go for Japanese cars. Cars are no more status symbol, Archies. Car used to be status symbols. They're out of fashion now. People are very smart.
Mark IV Supra any day of the week.
Mark IV Supra is for thugs. Thugs. The people who steal
thugs. Yes.
Yeah, it's for thugs. Yes. It's such ugly looking vehicle. Ugly. It's outdated. It was designed in the 80s, released in 1992, 93. The Mark IV, the 2JZ engine. It's a obsolete. Mike, why do you like these obsolete garbage things?
What's that?
What's that? What do you mean by what's that?
The Mark IV Supra?
Mark IV Supra, isn't that obsolete?
Well, that's I just said
I'll just be 1
would.
minute, guys. 1 minute.
They're pretty old. 94, 96, right? 98.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
that's
discontinued in 1998 in Japan, but
it's
in
pretty
United
old.
States they were still till 2002, I believe. It's
Okay,
a
that's pretty old.
it's no more relevant. With the
I mean,
cars, you need you need to have a reliable car. Mike, cars are no more considered to be status symbols. People are very efficient and smart with their money. They don't like buying cars which have those primitive engines and they are gas guzzlers. Okay, they are going for economy, and rich people, they are very smart with their money. That is why, Mike, you are struggling. Please don't
yeah,
mind, but
this
you
Reaper
you
says
you
nice
you just
skyline too. That would be
what is
hot.
Skyline? That RB26 DE engine?
Yeah, I know
You're
it's not as
talking
good
about
as a
that?
super engine, but
Another
it
garbage.
was
Why do you
Nissan's
like this? Why do you
because
like this?
it's a classic, a Skyline.
Uh, Come
The
on, it's not
GTRs,
classic, man.
the
It's
GTRs of
not a classic.
any
And
version GTR is a classic,
you
man.
know the
I
impression you have
appreciate.
when you
I
sit in that car. Imagine when you are going to a very nice Ritz Carlton hotel, a 5-star or Burj Al Arab or any nice hotel. In that shit vehicle, they won't let you inside that hotel. It
well,
is better to have a Corolla than these garbage so-called put together sports cars. These comes with 260 horsepower, 280 horsepower stock. Okay, you have to then spend 50, $30,000 on these piece of rats in order to make them 500, 600 horsepower. What
yes, I
kind of shit
realize that.
garbage
Well,
is this?
I wouldn't buy a Skyline or a Mark IV Supra. Actually, Mark IV Supras are pretty easy to get big power out of. There's a big aftermarket following for them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And
but
so
you're lucky enough to find one that already hasn't been bastardized and that all that shit's
most
been
of
done
them
to.
are fiddled with now. Most of
Yeah,
them.
so to find a nice stock, perfect condition one, that would be my goal, and that's how I would leave it alone. I if I want a hot rod race car, I'm gonna get myself a hot rod race car, and um, that's like I said, my long game is to get something.
Mike.
Yes,
I was too much into these cars, too much, spending
Too
too much
much.
onto
And
these cars.
they're rubbish.
And now I know the money that I have wasted. I actually feel really sad about it.
Oh, no, I've wasted my fair share of money on newer cars, but I'll tell you right now, I know if you buy a '69 Camaro, let's say it's in original condition, unrestored. You take it home, and I'm personally know how to restore a car, so I could at home sit there and in the
Yeah,
evenings
that's
work on
okay.
it, and
That's fun
then
then.
okay, but if I paid, let's say 20 for an unrestored, decent condition '69 Camaro, in okay condition, not too much rust or anything. And I took it home and I did everything. I, you know, tore it apart, had the body acid dipped, did a frame up restoration on it, which I could do at home in my garage. The thing would be worth 70, 80,000 right there if I were to rice it out as you put it. If I were to resto mod it and put in an LS engine and LS transmission and all like LS suspension or Corvette suspension and stuff and do it up so that it's actually more of a contemporary sports car. But those kind of cars, they sell for 80, 90, 100,000 bucks all day long right now. And I know that if I built anything from that unrestored '69 to a $80,000 resto mod, that in 10 years, they're going to be worth double what I have into them or what I paid for them. I mean, the trend is going up. It ain't never going down with cars.
Look, the American classic muscle cars, their trend will always be up. That they are
Yes, and
some.
that's my plan. That's my plan is to get my
But
hands
I'm
on
talking about these new cars. You just don't waste money on
oh,
them. Or
I like the newer like older classics. Like I said,
I'll
Mark
personally,
IV, Mark IV,
for
Mark
me,
IV.
I personally love the Toyota Corolla. Corolla is a very
Oh
nice
yeah.
car.
Well, the AE86. I mean that's a
No, again you
classic.
are going back. I'm talking about the latest generation. Just have a peace of mind
Oh,
car. You're
anything front
again
wheel drive.
AE86. Who buys AE86, man? Come on, those days are long gone.
Yeah, I
Are
know.
you a
Well,
drift king? What are you?
That's a good point there, Sard.
I personally don't like front wheel drive cars. Okay,
Archie,
I
your
just
Honda Civic, it
no.
is one
You
of
know
the
that
No,
Honda
smartest.
no.
Civic. That Honda Civic will outlive the BMW. Did you know
Of
Exact.
that?
course,
It will outlive your whole house, Archie. That
of
that
course it
car,
will.
I really love that shape, Archie. I really love that. The interior on that car is extremely beautiful. If you have noticed it, it's very
It
stylish.
feels shit. It feels shit. Actually, it
No, no, no,
feels
no,
cheap,
Archie.
but it
I
lasts. It lasts.
it
I don't.
and Archie, Honda Civics are no more C compact car. They are no more the small size sedans. They are now
Yeah.
in this mid range. So they
Yeah,
are expensive vehicles. These Honda
they are.
Civics.
Yeah.
Civics are like
Yeah.
30,
Yeah.
40 grand. They
More
don't
than
make
that, Mike.
they don't make cheap Hondas anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They are as
Um,
good as the Accords now. They are Accords of today. Uh, an
yeah,
Accord.
yeah. They
Yeah.
kind of just bumped everything up
I
into the.
We
personally
got a super
love
chat.
Archie.
$5.
Okay.
Mike, 440, six pack or 326
Oh,
Hemi. He's
426
talking.
Hemi, in a
He's talking
heartbeat.
the BMW 440
No, he's
six.
talking about Dodge.
Is he?
426 Hemi, uh, without even half a breath. But I built a 440 six pack engine. It was my first car. It didn't have the six pack carbs, but it was in essence it had 440. It had a forged crank and a 440 six pack rods and 440 six pack heads and it was a monster motor. I put it in a '66 Dodge Coronet 440. That was my first car.
What kind of transmission do you use, Mike?
My
Is
car
that
had
the
that car back then had a 4 speed. I think it was made by what was the company? Um, it's not Saginaw.
was it the automatic
No,
transmission?
no, it was 4 speed.
Okay.
Um,
Get okay. Get rag or no?
no, this
Bob,
is way
Bob.
back in the '60s. I can't think of the
Okay,
name.
okay, okay.
But I know that Saginaw was one company. You had the Muncie was another, but Chevy used Muncie. Uh, you
Something
know,
Magna was also another company. Magna something.
I can't remember. I know that
Yeah.
you've heard of the Rock Crusher, right? The M22 Rock Crusher. That's the super heavy duty Muncie 4 speed. Um, and
I know about the TH 400 gearboxes. The what is the most bulletproof? Uh,
what did it come on?
I think they came in most of the Fords. They were shared
Okay.
with most of the Fords, and then Rolls-Royce also used them in their Silver Shadows.
Are
This
they
was
automatics? Are they
yeah,
for?
automatics.
Oh, sure.
But
Well,
the Supras, the 7-second Supras, the 8-second Supras. Eventually they swapped the TH 400 gearboxes because, of course, Toyota cannot make gearboxes, and
yeah, yeah. No, I mean, if you really want a gearbox that's going to hold up to huge power, you have to go to the American either 2-speed turbo hydro, or the turbo 400, like you're saying. Um, absolutely,
yeah,
I
Turbo
agree
400. You're right.
completely.
Exactly,
Um,
exactly.
Turbo 400 is a 3 speed. The Turbo Hydro was a 2 speed. A lot of drag racers go with the Turbo Hydro, the 2 speed, because they just find they don't need the three
This
gears.
is called
Plus,
Turbo Hydramatic. That's
yeah,
it.
I believe that's what it's called. But anyways,
Exactly.
they made the 2 speed, then they made the 3 speed Turbo 300 or Turbo 350, and then they made the Turbo 400. The Turbo 400 you found on high option, muscle cars and bigger. Um, I think maybe trucks. Stuff
By
like
the way,
that.
just to tell this to Whiskey Reaper, I'm not against the Skylines at all. I know and understand those cars. I actually have driven the R32s, and not just now. I think 10 years back, 12 years back, I drove the R32. So a friend has the R33. There are some R34s here, and of course now many R35s we have here, which is above 1,000 horsepower. So I really understand uh, the significance of Nissan Skyline GTRs and GTST
Sure.
and
The,
other
the thing about
specifications.
GTRs was you could, without cracking the bottom end, you could
No, no,
safely
you know
go
what?
to a you
The
safely go up
2JZ,
to a certain horsepower with them
yeah,
without spending a lot of
but
money.
but it is said that the 2JZ engine is more, it is much stronger and is more easier to tune than the RB26 engine.
Yes, they do say that, and I think it's true because I think I watched the show. The super block is bigger, it's thicker, it's iron, um, and it's just a big rock solid, super perfect block for making big horsepower. And
You know, they have, there are now aftermarket companies,
You
they're
guys, can you
making.
hear me there? I'm just going to do an experiment, okay? I just want to do an
Okay,
experiment. I'm going to
yes.
stay on this phone. I've got to go and do something. I want to do an experiment just to see if I get coverage because I'm trying to set stuff up for my Melbourne tour and my New York tour, okay?
No problem, no problem. Okay.
So I'll be talking here on this. I just want to do an experiment. So,
Yeah,
so
it's all clear. Yeah.
yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, good, 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 good. I'll stay here. I'm just gonna do an experiment. Okay, so it's all good. Keep talking. You're talking about these motors.
Yeah, Mike, now there are some companies, they are making billet, you know, billet
long blocks.
blocks, yes, for the 2JZ, so it
Yeah.
can sustain even more power.
Yeah,
Uh,
no, I've seen, what's that company? There's that famous Middle Eastern guy company that specializes in these. They make the fastest
I think you're
Supra.
talking about the one in Bahrain.
Yeah.
They do it, yes. Uh,
Yeah, no, I mean, there's no doubt the super motors, and I can concur that I've seen videos that have shown that the Nissan motor is like not as ultimately capable as the supermotor. It's just got smaller crank journals, smaller rods, and just the
and
block is
also it
built
needs,
differently.
yeah, and it also needs superior quality fuel in order
Oh
to
yeah,
run
because of the
properly.
high compression. But
Yeah,
still though, I mean, if you don't take either of them to the moon, right? Like
exactly.
power
Yeah,
wise,
yeah.
they're both kick ass.
But I
I
would
mean,
say, yeah, I personally like the 2JZ more because it's very, very easy and they share a lot of parts with the non
yeah.
turbo
Well, look at
engine.
the
So, yeah,
SL 200 or that's just like an extended Supra. The Acura.
yeah.
Came with the same 2JZ motor.
Do you
It
mean
was
the Soarer?
yeah. Well, it's yeah. The SL, the Soarer exactly.
Soarer, yeah.
Um, they didn't call it that.
Actually, you
You
know
know
what?
the Sora,
Yes,
they were a Lexus.
yes,
Yes,
SC400.
They were a
absolutely.
Lexus.
But
They
in
were a
America, they were sold
Lexus,
as Lexus.
weren't they? The Sora.
In
Yes, yes,
America, they were called
they were
Lexus.
called the Lexus SC400 or SC300, depending upon the engine.
Exactly.
So
And
the
so other
400 was the
companies,
V8 engine, and the SC300 came with the 2JZ engine.
yeah.
So, but you know, Mike, the great thing about
Hey, we got a super chat.
okay,
Can you read the super chat, please, for me?
I will read it. Archie. Yes, it is from GB. Mike the Snake. What super motor is in your Nissan Cube?
Oh, it's got a
Oh,
510
oh
cubic
no, I
inch.
have missed another super chat. Yankee
Uh,
Doodle. I have decided to lease a Mercedes Benz E450. Just deciding on interior and exterior color. What color would you choose and thoughts on the car? Oh, Yankee, the problem is don't choose the very light colors on the interior because especially the beige interior or the white interior. The seats, they fade very, very, very quickly because of the
No,
Napa interior.
Sad, you don't need to worry about that anymore. You know why?
Yes, Archie.
Sad, you don't need to worry about the light interior anymore. I got to tell you why.
Why,
Not
Archie?
real leather.
Because the battery will shit itself way before the interior starts to fall to bits. That 48-volt battery, that'll shit itself way before the interior falls to bits. You don't need to worry about it anymore, Sad.
No, but Archie, help him deciding the color.
Black.
The
You
light.
get black because otherwise it shows the stains.
It shows the
Yeah.
stains. It shows the wear and tear. And the
It also
problem
shows
is,
any dents too, man. It's like
no.
big arrows pointed
Now
at
the
it if it's
interior
got.
has been decided. It should be dark. For the exterior should always be lighter. For me, it should be lighter because the car,
Absolutely.
it's easier
White.
to clean.
But in
And
the S class, Sad, in the S class, it looks amazing. You know the S class itself. You get a black S class. It looks
yeah,
incredible.
it comes with actually 4 5 types of black, and the best one is the obsidian black. But the
That's
problem
got green in it. Did you know that?
that's got maroon in it, Archie, slight maroon. It's a mica. It is pearlish black. It's very special. But the problem is, how would you keep on? You will be keeping. How to keep it clean, Archie, all the time? It's
But
difficult.
he's got servants. Sad.
Okay. Get the darkest color you can, man. Let
But
them clean the car.
I tell you honestly, Sad, you know, what color, you know, the color's the best color for dirt is?
Silver.
They got that grey, and that brown, metallic brown. Do you know the bronze? The bronze.
Oh, that's very ugly. But Archie, the best color to camouflage.
Thistle green, Sad. I want thistle green. When's that coming back?
They call it emerald green, Archie. They call it emerald green.
You remember in the 70s, thistle green was the color?
Archie, that's no more available. That's the plain non-metallic green you're talking about.
No, it was metallic thistle green. It was a lighty spearmint green. It was a spearmint peppermint green.
Okay. I was.
No, in the 70s, the W123s, it had.
Oh yes, I
thistle.
remember now. Yeah.
And they had the brown, the baby poo brown interior. The baby
Exactly.
poo brown.
Ugliest color combination ever. Yes, I
Thistle green and baby poo. You know that baby poo? That is amazing. You know that MB text? You know, vinyl is not MB. You know, in Mercedes, MB text was more expensive than leather.
What was MB text, Archie?
It was luxury vinyl. No, there's a big difference, okay?
Okay.
Because the luxury MB text lasts forever, you know?
It's like what is it like? It's fake leather, huh? It feels like
it's not fake leather. It's luxury fake leather, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, in Thailand and that, the Mercedes, they come with vinyl. They have still many cars. What is better, cloth or vinyl? Tell me that. What do you think is better, cloth or vinyl?
Vinyl, much better because it's easier to clean. Cloth is very tough to. Once you dip Mirinda or anything in on your cloth seat, you're done with it. Especially the KFC stains, Archie. Any oily stains on the cloth, you have to change the seats.
One spilled coffee.
No tomato ketchup while eating. If you have cloth seats, you cannot have tomato ketchup in the car.
I got a problem, guys.
What's the problem, Archie? Your experiment gone wrong or what?
Difficulties. I wonder if the vinyl he's talking about is Alcantara.
No, Alcantara is not vinyl. It's like suede. It's a fake suede.
I heard it's a mixture of actually real leather and rubber made into
it's a performance
a fabric.
It's
That's very
all synthetic.
suede-like.
It's synthetic. Alcantara is totally synthetic.
Is it totally synthetic? Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure, but I know that it's super nice. I've got an Alcantara couch that was very expensive, and I know if you have a Porsche to get the Alcantara steering wheel, that's an extra $1,000, and I know people do up their cars in Alcantara interiors, and boy, it's one of the nicest feeling materials. It's like doing it up in real super nice suede, but you know,
Yeah, but
almost
it is
almost
not.
better.
It is not. Yeah, I personally like and Alcantara also, but again, it is not the real deal. It was more used on sports cars interior. It's a performance fabric.
Yeah,
I say.
yeah, steering wheels, interiors of cars, stuff like that. I've got like I said, I've got an Alcantara couch that's very special to me.
They usually made the steering wheels from Alcantara.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
yeah.
That was an upgrade option on most cars like Porsches and stuff.
Now it is
For,
somewhat out of fashion, but I've seen some Honda cars with Alcantara as an option,
oh wow.
especially on their seats. Yeah.
These
These
days,
are these are non-breathable materials, so they are maintenance free. The problem with leather is you have to condition it all the time. I don't know how many times Archie has conditioned the leather on his seats, or whether if it's perforated or not, because you have to take
yeah,
care. Otherwise, it will crack. It will
yeah.
start
No,
cracking.
I've got a whole like shelf full of leather care products for when I had my Beamers to take care of the leather seats. Yeah,
McGuire's make very nice leather cleaner and conditioner. McGuire's,
McGuire's. Yeah,
yeah,
McGuire's.
yeah, they
I've
make
got
good. Yeah.
McGuire's. I've got all different kinds of products. Some of them were just what was there, and others were specifically McGuire's.
You know what, Mike? The most difficult interior, especially the seats to keep clean, is the one which is air conditioned, or heated or ventilated seats. The perforation
Oh
on them,
yeah,
they get
because
clogged. Man, it's a trouble. It's a trouble.
they're perforated, and oh God forbid if you spill a whole coffee onto one of
Yeah,
those.
it's one. Yeah, exactly. This is why I say, it's very important in the summers to have air conditioned seats, but it can become a problem.
Heated
Everything
seats.
has its advantage and
Heated
disadvantage.
seats are okay because they're just like an electric
The
blanket
coils,
underneath.
yeah, they are coils, just coils.
They can be vinyl or leather, doesn't matter. But the air
Yeah,
conditioned seats, different story because that means airflow, and
exactly. Yeah, they have
and
fans,
that
small
means
fans. Yeah.
liquid's going to go right through it into the electronics below, probably short your car out, pop a fuse, and on top of that, uh,
Hello, how you going?
cloth interior will ruin that too.
There is a day-night difference between a Toyota seat and a Mercedes-Benz seat. I'm not talking about the material, but the way
Yes.
they are designed
Had a good
for the
time there?
body. You know, uh, Toyota seat is like sitting in a classroom. On that classroom chair. It's very
Hmm.
uncomfortable. But these Mercedes, they're made by orthopedic surgeons. These seats, so
Yeah,
they-
my BMW seats were always super. I mean, they were performance seats and packaged, so they had the bolsters on the sides, but
yeah,
they're
my
still
my car
very,
had
very
active
comfortable.
bolsters. My car had active bolsters. So when you had those harsh cuts, steering steers, you know, uh, they would actually activate the bolsters, the
Oh,
side
really?
bolsters on the
When
seat.
you go around
Oh
hard
yes, yeah,
turns?
yeah, exactly. On the hard turns, yeah, they would
Huh,
activate it themselves. So
amazing.
that was an option on. But again, the more the option you have, the more problems you will have also, because
Oh
they
yeah,
all um
I had
eventually,
the I had the
yeah,
xenon headlights that moved when you turn
with the
your steering
steering,
wheel.
yeah, yes, yes.
But I hit a deer and I thought it was
You
okay,
hit
but
a deer?
many years ago. But I was slowing down and hit him at a very low speed. He ran off. I thought everything was fine,
And
but
how is he now?
he's fine. He writes me all the time. But
No, tell me.
it cracked the headlight. Okay, and it didn't.
No, I'm
I
not
didn't
talking about
find
the
out
car.
about that. Anyways, the headlight cost me $1,400, or would have cost
And
me
how
if
much
I.
for the deer?
The deer's fine. He writes me all the time. Like I said, he writes letters saying thank you so much for slowing down and not killing me.
Okay, Whiskey Reaper wants me to talk about Rolex dials. So I think we have to obey our clients. These are our customers, our clients, these
absolutely
honorable people in the chat. Whatever they
well,
say,
we
we
gave
have to do
Archie a
it.
nice chance to take a break.
So now, I'll
Still
talk
there,
about
Archie?
some Rolex styles.
Sad, I got a problem. I just went to pick my son up, right?
Okay.
And it's got low pressure, tire pressure low on one of the wheels has come up.
Okay, this is not good. There must be a reason. Either the valve is leaking or there is a puncture in the tire. There is something wrong. Otherwise,
should I put some air in first? Should I go put some air in?
Oh,
yes, yes. Put the air in first, and once you do the work, then check out the tire. What's wrong with? Because you're having run flat tire. Be careful. Be careful with the tires.
Yeah, if
Be
there's
careful.
there's a nail in there, do not pull it out. Just go
Yeah,
directly to a
if you
tire
find
shop.
anything, just don't pull it out because you will have a proper leak then.
Yeah.
But it's how much is the pressure? Do you know? Is it too low or not too much? Because there can be
Yeah, I'll
ups and
check
downs.
it. It doesn't tell me
Okay.
the reading, but I got a tire pressure gauge in the car. I'll plug it in. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. With the run flat, you have to be careful because uh, you will then be replacing the whole tire, Archie, if there is something goes wrong. It cannot be repaired. I hope he didn't listen to this. Okay, so we will talk about the dials now. I wish I had the access so I could share everything with you guys because with imagination or okay, the dial on my avatar is called Malachite, Mr. Reaper. This is a stone dial that they started doing in the 70s, maybe 80s, 90s, 2000s, and till this date they are still having they give you the option of malachite. I don't know whether it's their favorite stone or not because the malachite was never discontinued. It was a special order, but it is still um, available if you want it. And if you want the reference number, I can give you the reference number, Mr. Reaper. That is 128238. That's the reference number. Just write 128238 malachite and you will find the Rolex watch with the malachite. It's the current production model. The one that I have on my display picture is a unique piece actually. It's a date just. It's a date just 16018. However, it has a president bracelet on it. So, Mr. Reaper, um, who is this BB Dubs? Okay, he'll come in a while. He'll come in a while, Mr. BBD. Okay, so Mr. Reaper, now this was an option back in the 90s and 80s where you could have either the Jubilee bracelet or the President bracelet on a date just. I'm not talking about the date now. I'm talking about the date just. So you might rarely see some date just with the President bracelet, and one of them is on my display picture. Okay. So this particular model was a malachite dial and without any looms, but with the president bracelet, which is a very unique combination. So yes, date
Hello,
just.
everybody. How's it going?
Hello, Mr. Wolver.
How are you, sir?
Uh, can you turn on your camera? We want to see some nice watches if you have anything in your stock, if possible.
Oh, I'm not in the shop, or else I would. I'm sorry.
So I wanted to ask you a few watch questions, if you don't mind. Um, do you guys still buy brand new day dates if you are offered one? Like if I, for instance, get a day date from retail, do you guys, are you still interested in them, or no more into day dates now?
Oh no, we'll buy everything. It's just we're gonna buy it for market pricing, so it just depends on which day date it is, and some may go over, some may not go over retail.
So let's talk about the 228238, the 40 millimeter yellow. Speaking, let's take the non-baguette dial, the Roman figures, Roman markers, or even the baguette dial. Are they going under retail these days, or somewhat is it even? The 228238 Rolex with baguette on the dial, not outside. Are these selling at retail price, or are you guys buying them at retail price? Under retail, what's the position of that watch? Doc, I don't have the access to add you. I'll wait for it. I will wait for Archie.
Is that Car Talk? Is that Doc?
Yeah, it's Doc. It's Doc, and he says I like the Jubilee more, to be honest.
We have Marcelo too. So I bring Marcelo.
Thank you,
on.
Mikey. How's it going,
Mike,
guys?
you are a genius. Mike, you are a genius. Thank you. Hey, we have our Japanese friend with us, Marcelo. Marcelo, the King Marcelo. How are you?
Do I let Jay Gray on?
Now I'm
Yes,
wearing the
yes, yes,
Smurf, by
yes.
the way.
Jay Gray is great guy.
Jay
Yes.
Gray
Now I'm
is
putting the
okay.
Smurf.
He's okay, 100%. He's an old friend of ours. Yeah.
Mikey, are you questioning my integrity?
No, I just don't know who Jay Gray
Gray,
is. I'm
he
sorry.
was questioning your integrity. Jay Gray, be hard on him.
No, I'm not normally the one that pulls these things up. So
Mikey, you don't remember me?
You
I
have
don't
been
remember
talking
anybody.
to Jay Gray for three years on Marcelo's stream. Don't you remember him?
Not from Marcelo's stream. That's too far back.
Mikey.
Yeah, he's the Canadian brother.
You remember him now, Mikey?
Son,
Little bit.
Mikey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're going to remember.
I've not carried myself as I would have with Mikey in the past. Mikey, you and I have had many discussions in the past.
This Mike, you have made him upset, Mike.
I forget and dealing with not as
and
good
I
people
forgive
here.
you, Mikey.
If I had a few more cues, I would remember our conversations.
Mikey,
I'd be right up to speed.
Mikey, don't worry about that. Even I don't remember Jay. It's okay.
No, you fucking remember me, Marcelo.
Hey, maybe next year I'm going to forget everybody. You know, I mean, we're also getting old, right?
Ride your bicycle. Where's your helmet? Where's your fucking helmet?
I just want to say some things about Marcelo. Marcelo, I believe, is the best thing that has happened to the Archieverse in 2023. And we are grateful, ever so grateful to Stan for bringing Marcelo. We have super chats, Archie.
Should I end that?
You have bad internet.
Thank you so much.
Can you click on the super chat, Archie?
Bad internet.
Where's the super chat?
From
Patrick B.
Yeah, from Patrick B. Can you click on it, please? Okay.
There you go.
you have missed one, but let's read this one first.
Here, let
Okay.
me, if I can find here's the first one.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Tough gig. Patrick, it's very, very difficult to have no access to Google and talking about watches. It's like, you have no book and you're just talking from your brain. It's not possible. So, but I still thank you so much. I thank you for the super chat, Patrick. Now, Patrick B, $5, Saad, not for now, but maybe for next time you do big watch talk, you can bring us information on tapestry dials. Yes, I know the information on tapestry. The tapestry dials were the dials which had straight marks on them, and they were given the nickname tapestry. However, they were never considered to be somewhat sought after or investment or a liked dial. It came on the Datejust, it came on the day date, it came on the Datejust for the ladies. So it is a very 70s, very 80s dial. It is a very old fashioned dial, the tapestries. However, I personally like them. I personally like the tapestries. It's a beautiful, it's a unique pattern, but it's very out of fashion kind of dial. They have discontinued them long back. So I was talking about. We have any more super chat before I do my lecture?
Not that I can see.
But
No.
by the way, how many people watching?
What,
Please don't forget to upvote. Please always
Mike?
help the
No,
channel.
Marcelo. With your saying they will never upload. I know these guys. Okay, now I start about Marcelo. I thank Tan from the deep
Me too.
my the sincerest thank you to Tan because be, due to him it was possible that Marcelo came back to the Archieverse, and
Yes,
it shows that Tan is the true soldier and supporter of Archie because
he does.
without Marcelo we are nothing. This whole
No, no,
watch
no,
community
no,
is
no.
nothing without Marcelo.
Hey,
Now
let's
I
not
always
exaggerate.
consider Marcelo to be a honest and true watch person. He is not like these other guys who just send photographs to Archie and show off their the images, the various images of their so-called watches, and just look at the chats immediately for looking at the praises to satisfy their ego. No, this guy uses his watches. This guy has a platinum Daytona that he uses every single day. This guy has solid gold watches. Even today, you see there's a very expensive watch on his wrist. You see, this is a $40,000-$50,000 watch. Okay, and he is using it while riding a bicycle. Now, have you ever seen anybody like him? No. Other guys, they put stickers on their watches. They put their watches in the safe, and they think that watches are investment. Those guys, please don't consider to be watch enthusiasts or collectors. They're just those gray market. They're the part of cartels. They cannot take even a single scratch. If there is a single scratch on the watch, they won't be able to sleep. So they put
Yeah,
stickers on their watches and they put their watches in the safe. And most of the people, they don't even have watches. They just pretend to be rich on the Archieverse and other channels. They think that we are fools, we are stupid people. They just show off various pictures of the watches that they had. They don't have that they had, and they still tell people that I have this watch, I have that watch. They don't have any watches. Though these
Hey,
people are not watch enthusiasts. The watch enthusiast is in front of us. This guy Marcelo is a true watch guy, and we salute to you, Marcelo. Any person who is lying on the floor should sit down for respecting Marcelo, and who is sitting should stand up for Marcelo. And we should all respect this person because he is the person who is a true watch guy, who uses his watches, and we can see from the scratches. Marcelo, show the scratches, please. Show the scratch. Yeah, you can see the scratches, guys. These are. This is the identity of a true watch enthusiast. There are no stickers. Can you guys find out any stickers here? No, there are no stickers because this guy is a true watch enthusiast. Unlike these other so-called millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires who pretend to be the richest people on the world and they think that they are better humans than others. No, they are not. They just buy watches to sell it to other people. And this Marcelo is the only true watch enthusiast in the Archieverse who uses his watches. And we all bow in front of this Marcelo in for respecting this gentleman because due to him this watch community exists. Because
This
of
is
him we are all united and we are like-minded people are all here. Otherwise this watch community will have been dead by now. So we all thank you, Marcelo, for being with us.
as Sad, thank you for the humble, beautiful speech about me. I think if I could deserve 10% of everything that you just said now, I would be extraordinarily humble on that. But thank you so much.
Todd, Marcelo, I'm wondering what our guest from Wolven has to say.
Oh yes, I just wanted to have some watch discussion with him, but I think he's busy or muted. Maybe he's a very VIP person for us. It's an honor for us to have Archie. Are there two Archies? How can this be possible? You were in the car.
Hey, Arch.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's a screw's gone into the tire.
Oh no, Archie.
Yes.
What brand was it? Continental, Pirelli? What is it?
It's a Bridgestone Torrenzo.
Okay, order one, please. Order one. And it's a rear tire or the front tire?
Rear tire.
These are staggered rims, right?
Yes.
Okay. You need to have two tires then.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Hey,
This is a problem, Archie? It's like something expensive to repair, or how this goes?
A little bit.
Little bit.
Well,
Archie, you need some super chats.
New car
Guys,
tires.
please super chat Archie. He has a puncture, and it's not an ordinary puncture. He has to replace the entire wheels now.
Are you serious?
Why is the tire
What? It's a run flat, Archie. You have just 90 kilometers left on it. 90 kilometers at 90 speed. 90 kilometer per hour speed.
Arch, you got Wolven on the fucking line. What are you doing?
Where is he?
Hey, how are you, Wolven? How you going? Where's Wolven? No, he's not.
Still here. You dropped off.
Dropped off. Jesus Christ!
You know,
what a
Arch,
great day!
you know, Arch, for you, fuck the Japanese school. I stay with you a little bit longer.
Yes. Hey, that's okay. No worries.
Archie, do you have a spare tire compartment? Any place to keep another tire in your vehicle, or no? Not possible at all, because these new cars don't come with that.
I know.
But
no jack.
Come with
no
run
nothing.
flats.
But you can have a donut. You know donut wheel, Archie? The donut wheel.
Yeah, I know the donut wheel.
Yeah, the donut does fit in these trunks, Archie. So you know what? Unfortunately, this was your worst nightmare, if I remember.
Yes.
Even last year, you were always talking about your dad's run flat that got screwed. So same thing, I think, has happened to you, unfortunately. Now, what I would do is, if something goes wrong with another tire, then I will replace all four of them with conventional tires, Archie.
Yes.
The normal ones. The ride will be so much better, Mike. The ride on
the run flats ride like shit.
Yes, they're
Regular tires,
like
Archie,
shit,
it'll
man.
be like a new car. You'll be like riding on a
Exactly.
cloud compared to
Exactly.
run flats. Run flats are like skateboard wheels. They're fucking rock hard. When you switch over to some decent regular tires, your car it'll transform your car, and you'll feel like you're riding on a cloud compared to what you got now. And they're better. And all you got to do is just carry a couple cans of Fix-A-Flat in your trunk, and
Yeah,
even maybe
don't keep
an
it in the
electric.
car because if it gets hot, it can explode. You
Yeah,
told me about how it fixed up your.
it happened to in my Saturn. I had left them on the front
Yes.
seat of my car, and they exploded.
Oh my!
But no, you
It
keep them in
totally
the trunk.
destroyed the car. It totally destroyed the car.
No, it got sticky gooey shit everywhere, and it essentially destroyed the car. Although I kept
Yeah.
driving it for another 7 years, but
Who's that laughing? Who's that laughing?
That's Jay.
Who's Jay?
I think he's watching some other show.
No, I'm not. I'm here. I'm present.
Because we are not talking anything funny here. We are all sad,
is this
actually.
Jimmy C?
Some people think
Yes,
car
Jimmy
talk.
C. Yes, this is Jimmy C.
No,
okay.
Now you recognize
sorry,
him. Thank God you recognize him now. I was actually really disappointed in you, Mike. You couldn't recognize our Jimmy C, man.
Yeah. Archie, could I talk some drama? Could I turn some?
This is
remind
car
some
talk,
drama
Marcelo. This is car talk.
We don't have bicycle talk here,
Marcelo.
Marcelo.
Okay.
Car talk.
Tell me, guys, when you want to talk drama, I will add the drama.
No,
Sure.
talk super chat, Archie.
We got a super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat. Rick Frost, 20 knock. You let Wolven go for Mike the Snake and Marcello, Archie. Hey, I didn't let anyone go. I just came
Archie,
on.
I think he had some internet issues because I asked him a watch question and he wasn't able to reply. So when there is a watch guy, Archie, I'm all prepared. I'm not prepared for Mike the Snake. I'm prepared for the watch people.
To be fair,
I let him on.
Saad
I
asked
let
him
everybody on.
Dog BBW, please clarify because my boss is not happy with me. Please clarify.
No, to be fair, Saad actually asked him to put his camera on to show the collection of watches that he had for the day.
And he said he's not in the shop, out somewhere. I think he had bad internet. I will never disappoint your important people, Archie. I will never do that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Saad.
No, it's you are my boss, Archie.
Hey, no worries. It's okay. It's okay. What can I do? You know, this is just how it goes, I'm afraid.
Yeah, when you want to talk drama, tell me. I can talk drama now.
That's okay.
Does it have anything to do with a car?
I know. Sorry about that. Sorry.
No
worries. Yeah,
want to talk tires? That's
tire talk.
Sort of in this. We can do that, Marcelo.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually funny. I'm turning 51. By the way, I guess I revealed that already a couple of times in the past. Yes, I did drive. I did have a car in New Zealand, but I never actually did the driving license. I don't have official licensed driving license, you know?
Ooh, you should say that. I mean, there's no expiration in terms of the illegality of driving without a license at any time.
Are you sure you guys can't drop a link to Wolven right now?
It's like murder.
We can drop a link. I'm dropping the link is pinned anyhow. The link is pinned.
Yeah, but
the link was pinned. That's how he came in the first place.
Well, come on,
because Archie, you weren't here when he came.
Look, the guy just super chatted.
He super chatted that he needed a link.
Wolven official $10. Art, sorry. Didn't have a lot of time today. We'll come on tomorrow. Just stop by to say hello. Thank you, Wolven. By the way, Wolven, you got to send me that clip. I want a 30-second ad for your business. Otherwise, I can put one together for you.
Thank you so much, Wolven, for clear out things. You're a great man. Thank you so much.
Yes. That's exactly
I'm relaxed now.
That's exactly it there. Phew! What can I say? What
You want to
can
crack me
I
again?
say? So it's what's going on? How, Jimmy C? How's the show's going? You email me after you do a show, don't you?
Sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm laughing at something
We are
else.
sorry,
I'm
Archie. We are
laughing
sorry.
at something else.
Yeah, look at
I'm sorry
Marcelo's
to
face.
interrupt you, Jimmy.
Look,
Jimmy C, go ahead
Marcelo
and
look
answer the
like a
question.
zebra.
Jimmy
Marcelo, you look
C,
like
go
a
ahead and
zebra.
answer the question. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
Jimmy
answer the
C,
question.
please answer the question, please.
Sorry.
How's it going, Jimmy C? The show's doing well, isn't it? Jimmy C.
Wow,
Jimmy C got upset.
Maybe he's shy or something.
Oh, it's okay. It doesn't matter. He might be busy doing something. It's okay. That's okay. So anyhow, guys, this is the story. This is what happens. There's not much you can do. This is life. This is life.
Archie, what is life? What do you think is life, Archie?
Yeah.
What
What is life?
What's the meaning of life?
No,
I tell you what, it's certainly not buying tires for these Beamers. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Archie, do you have nitrogen filled in your tires or just normal?
No, that's bullshit.
You know what, Arch? Regarding expensive watches, let's say expensive Rolex, even the Platona and even the crazy watches that I have, you don't service them at all. You know, I mean, they can be left like forever. So this is a good thing.
I think you're misunderstanding. We were talking about nitrogen in the tires, not the watch.
Oh shit.
Marcelo, you have a great collection of sunglasses. I have noticed this.
Yeah. I like stuff. You know, I mean,
what can you show me the site? I want.
Which
this
brand?
is Tom Ford.
No. This is Bulgari.
Oh, Bulgari. Okay, very nice.
So how I do this? Like this. Yeah,
Not
but this
Bulgari?
is old. I bought this in I think in 2014. I bought
So why
this
is it
one.
old? What do you mean it's old?
It's 10 years
Yeah,
old.
I have it from 2014 actually.
So what?
How is it you haven't lost them by now?
Yeah. Wow. Does it have scratches also?
I guess so. I think so. I mean, I never really check.
Have you done a laser eye correction surgery?
No, I thought about that, and because I play tennis, the eyes move very fast. So I'm talking like I'm a tennis professional, like that.
No, it's
basically
okay.
they say it's not recommended. And so I did put contact lens. Now I don't wear contact lens, but I did put contact lens, and I like how it looked with the contact lens. The only thing is a bitch to put them on and take them out.
Well, they're not healthy for the eye either.
Contact lens, right? This is what you say.
They're not healthy.
You can get conjunctivitis very easily. Doc, what do you think about this LASIK eye surgery? Is it safe, recommended, or not?
I think it's even worse, actually. I'm going to order a coffee.
Doc, what's your view on this?
I'm going to take hot coffee. Okay. Soy.
I guess I'll defer to the coffee.
420 cappuccino.
Man.
Yeah, with 20 free shots, ne? So one more shot, exactly, yeah. Soy milk, yeah, and extra hot.
As soon as he's done.
Okay.
Well, okay. So maybe he's done now. So actually, there are potential problems with LASIK, especially if you have a thin cornea. If you have a thin cornea, then you can actually damage it and cause actually cause a deformity of the eye or even a rupture where the fluid comes out.
No, by the way, I went to the eye. No, I went to the eye doctor.
No, I have a big super chat on my name. Thank you so much, Patrick B. Man, I want to show this to Archie somehow, because It's my hard work that I have done. Patrick B.
Thank you.
I'm actually
Well,
on a delay, Patrick B, because I'm broadcasting from the moon stage. So there's like about a 4-second delay. So all the super chats, it takes about 4 seconds before they pop up on my screen.
By the
what
way,
kind of rocket did you use for transportation, Doc, going to the moon?
Moon stage, yes. I
What?
used the exact same transportation that the astronauts used, in that I
Okay.
drove in a car, just like they did it.
By the way, a little bit serious to that conversation before, I went to an eye doctor and I actually asked about the laser, and he said, I think, in both of the eyes, in very, very early stages of cataract.
Yeah.
But before you guys getting scared, they said this is normal, let's say
No,
around
cataract
the
is nothing
50.
special now. You
You're
can
50 years old. You're 50 years old, man.
Yeah. So he said he said your eyes compared to other people 50 years old still pretty good, but he said they don't recommend if you would come 20 years earlier.
Well, the thing is, the reason he's bringing it up is if you have cataracts, you simply change the lens out, and you don't need any LASIK.
Actually, they will correct both of your issues with the same surgery.
Correct.
But the thing is, it is not usually recommended doing LASIK at the age of 50 and onwards. So this is a surgery that they usually recommend to the early, to the young. Archie, are you there?
Super chat.
Super chat. He's not still with us, man. I need to show my performance. And
What is he doing?
Patrick B has been supporting me like anything, man. I'm really thankful
There
to
is a
this
super
person.
chat from Roland Travel
Roland,
Channel. I
yeah.
guess maybe we should read it, huh?
There it is.
No, first show me the. Okay, let's see this one.
I think he's talking about you, Saad.
When the star panel is on, Archie zones are okay. This is also, but this is collectively for everybody. That super chat has my name to it, so it will be on forever.
Well,
Mikey,
nobody's watching though, Saad.
Yeah.
It's fine. No one's
there
watching.
is another super chat. You have missed the yellow color. It's from
Okay, which
Patrick
one?
B.
Patrick B.
Before this.
Here you go.
Yeah, put this on. And can you turn the? Can you? Okay, Archie, you have super chat, Archie.
Super chat. Where have you been? I tell you what, those tires, Saad, staggered tires. You know what, Saad?
You're done with this car, I think.
Staggered tires give you excellent performance.
Patrick B, $10. Another super chat for Saad and his good work.
Thank
you can
you.
talk all day about corn, and I will listen. Thank you.
Very thankful.
Roland Travel Channel 40 Thai baht. When the star panel is on, Archie zones out.
I think it's me.
Yeah, sorry about that. There, I had some problems.
Thank you.
You can get squared tires that are high performance too. They don't have to be staggered to be high performance.
No,
you can get square.
Oh, totally. Most people that track their cars actually make them square.
Yeah, you can pretend you're tracking it, even though it's a Mercedes.
No. I mean, if you buy, let's say you buy a new BMW, and you want to turn it into a track car, so you buy wider wheels and tires, and you buy.
Isn't the alloy different? Isn't the alloy different at the front and the back, or it's not? Or it's the same alloy?
It's same alloy.
I'm just saying, like, if you were to take a new car and make it into a track car,
you have the Wi-Fi?
What are you saying? All I hear is Marcelo.
And Archie, I personally never like these performance package cars. Like you have the low profile tires. It makes even things more complicated. The
low
lower
profile
the profile
is an optimum design element. It just looks good.
Yes, exactly. And on some cars, it is a little bit lighter also, Doc, isn't it? The mass it's a little bit lighter.
generally it's more metal, and generally, therefore, it's a heavier setup.
But if you have,
you can get
yeah,
lightweight
sorry.
rims. If you have lightweight
Yeah,
rims,
exactly.
then it might be actually lighter than the rubber.
100%, yes.
But
Guys,
that's the exception rather than the rule.
I want to thank everyone who came on.
Oh no! No more car talk.
No car talk, Archie. We are ready for it,
Arch.
I thank you so much, guys. I'm just going to go through the list of donors today to thank them. We had Patel Philippe, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, Golden Baba, Toyota Mo, Patel Philippe, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, Golden Baba, Patel Philippe. Patel Philippe, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, NATO, and Patel Philippe. Camel Toe, Mr. Tudor to you, Golden Baba, Patel Philippe, Toyota Mo, Basil's Beezels, Golden Baba, Patel Philippe, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, Camel Toe, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, Golden Baba, AD Never Calling, AD Never Calling, Patel Philippe, Rick Foss, Tiktology, NATO, Zeppy. Tiktology, Golden Baba, Tiktology, Patel Philippe, Tiktology, Big Dave, Patel Philippe, Rick Foss, Golden Baba, Toyota Mo, Patrick B, Dirk Diggler, Rick Foss, Golden Baba, Bursa, Big Dave, Yankee Doodle, GB, Patrick B, and Rick Foss, Wolven Official, Patrick B, and Roland Travel Channel. Guys, it's been an amazing show.
We got to get a shout out to AD Never Calling as the legend of the evening, especially recovering from yesterday's performance.
I'm not so happy about the tires, but hey, that's life. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Love you all, and we're linking to JJ's stream.
Super chat, Archie, the last one you have missed, I think.
Roland Travel Channel, 40 Tobart. When are you visiting Marcel in Tokyo, Archie? Next year. I'll be visiting next year, Marcelo.
You bet.
Marcelo,
you bet.
Is Narita the airport for you to visit you, Narita?
If you take, you know what?
I thought it was Tokyo.
It's always more recommended. Take Haneda if you can. You know, it's
Haneda.
More close. Yeah.
And
Haneda.
what's the name of the city? I'll have a look at accommodation costs. What's the
name? No,
it's
both of them in Tokyo, and Haneda is, it's more, close here. You know.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, see you later, guys. Love you all. Thank you for coming on.
Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out, fellas. And we'll be back for more car talk tomorrow.